We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig.
No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros.
Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. Greetings from the road, the middle of nowhere, USA. Here we are, ready to go. Boy, oh boy, my natural lighting is on fire today. Good to see everybody. Glad you're with us. I've got stories to tell. Hello, Blabs. Good to see you.
Hello. Thank you for making your bed properly.
Thank you. That was a big point of conversation before we got started.
Yes.
My pillows were not proper.
Yes.
And you know,
It was also your bed sheet too. It just looked crumpled up at the top. It didn't look good. So now it looks 10 times better. I made him make his bed, chat. I was like, "Go make your bed."
Women, am I right, chat? Women. Well, I'll say I didn't. You see these guys on TV, like on ESPN, and they're broadcasting from their hotel room like this, and then they have this. You know, they have a really nice made-up bed. You know, and here I like, you know, this. It's not like the lady came in and did my bed over here. You know, like this is a.
Do you make your bed every day?
Yes, I would say. I wouldn't say I make it. I would. I move the covers back to from where they started before the night began. If that makes sense. Right?
You just like throw the blankets back up and cover it.
It's not like perfectly primmed and wonderful, you know. It's adequate and it's functional, and I think that's the way to describe things that I do at my house. It's adequate, functional,
Above average.
That's right. It's a 7 out of 10. Well, look, big show today. Couple great guests. The internet is pissed at our guests, and I love it. It seems like every single time we have somebody on, whether it's tech, whether it's Leaf, somebody's mad at somebody about something. And today, I am so excited to welcome in the internet's punching bag today. It's Leaf. Hello, Leaflet.
Why?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
You giving any fucks today?
You know, not really.
No?
Not really. Not anymore, man.
You have your
It's
chai
happened for a while, actually. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to get into your controversy here, probably right off the top of the show, because people are pissed at you, and
Oh yeah.
it's amazing to see how mad they are at you. It's awesome. I love it. Love
I
everything.
know what
about
makes them cheer, so their boos mean nothing.
That's probably one of my favorite sayings of the last decade that I've heard. I know what makes you cheer, right?
Yeah.
Which I think says so much without saying a whole lot. I love it. TECTONE will be joining us in a little bit. He's live over on his channel right now. I'm sure he'll be joining us. So we will welcome him in when he decides to join us. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, with a future so bright he has to wear shades. On his birthday, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the dog lover himself, Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
That is correct. The dog lover. How y'all doing?
I would like to report on night 2 of having June at our house.
Oh, yes.
June woke up 3 times last night.
Oh, boy.
Once at 1:15, 3 o'clock, and then finally she woke up at 5:15 in the morning. So my
Is
wife
she like doing little adorable howls?
I'll
Is
tell you
that what she's doing?
the first night they were not adorable.
Oh.
They were they were
It was like barking and stuff like that.
yeah, she was. But, you know, it's first night away from home, you know, her old home, and now she's in her new home. So it was all scary and stuff, you know. So, but June, our new puppo, Leaflet, is a wonderful addition to the family, and she's a rascally little puppy dog. It's awesome. So, very much looking forward to more adventures with her. So, yes, we big show today. We're going to be spending a lot of time talking about Leafs controversy. Apparently, Miley Cyrus is a big old slut bag. We're going to talk about that as well.
Shocking.
What?
I know. Yeah, I know.
Swinging on wrecking balls, butt ass naked makes you a hoe.
Did you hear the news about the cruise ship that wasn't allowed to go to port? Did you hear about this?
Nope.
I heard about this. This is the
Yeah.
gay one, right?
Yeah,
I
we're
did
gonna
hear
get to
about
that
this.
as well. A man who works for Chili's was fired for dead naming another employee. We'll get to that as well. We have. Oh yeah, we got a lot going on today. Yeah, so stick around, do us a favor. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the 150,000 normal men and the over 51,000 who will find us over at rumble.com/side scrollers as we continue to grow a little bit more every single day. It's just wonderful stuff. It's the best. We also have a new channel over on YouTube called Side Scrollers Bits, which has been really fun to do. I do that after every show, and I take little snippets of the show, little 4 to 5 minute snippets, sometimes less, sometimes 2 minutes, and just post them over there. So you don't have to get like the full 10 to 15 minute video. You just get like little bits, if you will, hence the name. You can find that link in the description down below for you guys. Coming up on next Thursday, very excited for this. We have our next VTuber Chaos event where we're going to be going back to Jackbox. Leaflet, you ready to avenge your Jackbox fund?
Yeah, I'm ready to jack it with everybody.
Maybe that's what we'll call it. We'll call it VTuber Chaos Jack Off 2. Yes?
Yeah,
I think so.
Right,
Love it.
It's low hanging fruit. You might as well embrace it, right? Right, let's do it. And Leaflet, I don't know if you know this or not, but let's welcome TECTONE in. Tech, good to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm a big, dumb, stupid, fucking retard idiot because I thought it was noon CST, not noon Eastern. I am so sorry for being late. My bad, guys. Hey, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Tech, it's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You got here just in time, so we can talk about. We can talk about the big finale today. Over the last 3+ weeks, we've been doing a giant tournament about the greatest movie franchise of all time.
Lord of the Rings.
We're down to our final 2 today. Mm-hmm. So, Phoenix, would you please bless us with the finals of our tournament?
This is it, folks. Here we go. And TECTONE, you might be happy. Here we go.
I'm ready.
After 16 wonderful competitions, we are down to the final 2. 16 started to remain.
Yeah!
Nice.
Let's go!
It is Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future. Phoenix, please tell us how we got here with the bracket, please.
All right. If we look to the upper left-hand corner, we had Fast and Furious take on Harry Potter, Fast and Furious 1. Then we had the MCU versus the DCU. MCU came on top. Fast and Furious versus MCU. Fast and Furious 1. Let's go to the bottom here. Lord of the Rings versus Indiana Jones. Lord of the Rings came on top. Rocky versus Jurassic Park. Rocky won that. Then it was Lord of the Rings versus Rocky. Lord of the Rings won, upper right-hand corner. Star Wars versus Star Trek. Star Wars won. Bond versus Mission Impossible. Bond won that. Then it was Star Wars versus Bond. Star Wars got on top. And then it was Aliens versus Terminator. Aliens won. Back to the Future versus Pirates of the Caribbean. Back to the Future. And then Aliens versus Back to the Future. And Back to the Future won. And this is the final. It's Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future. An epic trilogy versus a nostalgia franchise, I would say, and a franchise that has never done anything wrong. It knew when to stop. Lord of the Rings, again, an incredible epic franchise, but there is still some bad that came of it. You know, they have the Rings of Power and stuff like that. So just a reminder out there, you do have to take the good, factor in the good and the bad.
I don't even know how this is a competition.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
we're going to say, yeah.
So TECTONE, you're all in on Lord of the Rings, huh?
It's not even close. Those two movie franchises aren't even in the same dimension. It's like,
no.
Also, hi, Leaflet.
Hi, what's up, TECTONE? How's it going, man?
It's good. I just don't get how we're even like. I feel like we're LARPing right now. Like, does anybody actually believe that Back to the Future actually has a chance? Like, there's just like no way. Like, Lord of the Rings is one of the greatest franchises of all time. It's inspired so many of the greatest video games ever made. Like, I mean, they're still talking about this shit every single day about how it innovated like movie genres and video games and culture as we know it. Like, I mean, I own all 3 Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring it up.
Sounds
to
good. Go
answer
get it.
That question, I can answer that because yes, those first 3 many consider to be fantastic. Then The Hobbit came out. They potentially got a little greedy with that. They made a trilogy out of one book. Then people were not happy with that. I actually happened to like The Hobbit, but a lot of people didn't. Then you had Rings of Power. So it kind of kept going downhill. Then you have Stephen Colbert doing the next one. So that franchise has been tainted a bit. Now, thankfully, it's such an incredible franchise that it's withstood all that.
Here he comes. Here he comes. This is going to be so good. Leaf, do you have any thoughts when it comes to Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future?
Oh, Lord of the Rings easily.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. But I do find it very interesting though that the two up there don't have really modern movie renditions.
Well, we do have Rings of Power, which was a modern
that a
TV.
movie?
No, it's TV rendition.
I don't think that
you
really
know.
counts though.
Yeah, it is
know?
a franchise as a whole.
Oh,
So you factor in
as
the
a
video
whole.
games, you factor in the shows, you factor in toys, everything, you factor that all in.
You're saying the video games, like the 3 original
There you
video
go.
games they had for the Xbox, completely sealed, never touched by human hands. That I definitely did not steal this from Asmongold.
Oh wow. Okay, sounds good. And this is one of Blabs' favorite segment. It's where we do show
Show and
things
tell.
off.
I like looking at shinies.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. This
Oh, he's got more.
No, well, this is the same, but just to show you, the Two Towers, which I believe is the best Lord of the Rings game ever made. I tried the there was an MMO, right? I believe there's a Lord of the Rings MMO. Didn't much care for it. Tried it, but yeah, these games were just incredibly good. Couch co-op slop. It was so good. It was kind of like a Dark Alliance 2, which I consider to be one of the greatest video games ever made. People don't know much about it, but yeah, Dark Alliance 2 and Gauntlet Dark Legacy, some of the best games made back in the golden age of video games before everything became fake and gay.
All right, but TECTONE, did you like The Hobbit?
I loved it.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's a fan. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, the
sounds
only
good.
thing that I did not like about The Hobbit was the desolation of Smaug fight. I felt like there wasn't that, I watch a lot of animes. Obviously, I'm a fucking weeb, but that fight was just so anticlimactic. And I understand that's how it was written. And that is how it goes in the books. It's just, arrow to the heart. But like, also it's like, we couldn't have made it like kind of cooler from this giant, like fucking freaking nature, no back and forth. It was almost as if there was no drama. I didn't even for a second ever believe the crew was ever in any peril besides when they were like sneaking around in like the gold cave. But yeah, that fight scene fucking sucked.
How do you really feel about it?
Oh, yeah, not good. But the barrel fight scene in the river, we all remember that. The dwarves in the river, oh, that shit was so peak. So
Well,
peak.
I'll tell you what, as the resident Lord of the Rings expert, I personally am going to go with the Back to the Future franchise because for me, Back to the Future has a immense hint of nostalgia to it, and they knew when to quit. They knew when to quit, and the Telltale game essentially is Back to the Future 4, which was a great thing. So look, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we think. It truly doesn't. It matters what you think. So you can vote with your super chats, direct donations, Rumble rants, and all the good stuff. So by all means, let us know what you think should reign supreme here in the finals of our greatest movie franchise ever tournament. Right off the bat, we have Jared coming in with 2, says for Frodo. I think we all understand what that means. We have Drusk right there. Came in and says, how can you have this VTuber on here? Use this money towards the money she demanded for not releasing free AI. Love you, Leaflet. Keep up the good work.
I told them if they give me $1 million that I will not release it. As a
wow.
joke, obviously, I'd still release it.
I would like to acknowledge like the barrier to entry that Leaflet completely obliterated for like actually getting a good startup VTuber completely for free blew my mind. Like, I mean, Leaflet, you got to understand. I know some people are giving you shit on Twitter. That's because they're retarded. But my God, what a gift to every up and coming VTuber you gave them. Because I remember, even me, I had a little fucking VTuber, little shitty fucking egg. It was garbage. That shit cost me $2,500 fucking dollars. People
Yeah,
don't
that'd
have
be
that. It's crazy. It's crazy. So
you wanna know the icing on the cake though, TECTONE?
Yes.
I made this program originally
Mhm.
for my poor Native American streamer friend that wanted to stream.
Yeah.
Because he did not want to go back to the mines because this is literally the story is that he his job, like he's a lumberjack dude, like he cuts, like he helps with like cutting wood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And their company had problems with a contract, so he was like, I might have to go back to the mines. I was like, what, the mines? And he's like yeah, like literally. And so I was like, a bunch of our friends kind of recommended he started streaming and stuff like that. And he's doing pretty well. Like honestly, like he's already broken like 2 digits, which is like that's pretty crazy.
No,
for, like,
that's a very big barrier. That's a very big barrier to break.
very big, yeah. And so the funny thing is right, is we made this program for him because his computer couldn't handle like the big, like, you know, reactives and all that stuff, like GIFs. So we're like, how can we optimize this and make this better? So they want to take it away from a poor Native American guy. They want to take away his land again.
Unbelievable.
It's these fucking riggers, dude. These fucking riggers want to charge so much fucking money for their VTuber. It's ridiculous. I hate these dirty fucking riggers, dude. It's disgusting. It's disgusting behavior.
Well, I'll tell you what. Between that and the new Tom Cruise movie, we're gonna have all sorts of things to. Have you guys seen the title of the new
Digger?
Tom Cruise?
I did. I was really thinking of something else. I was like,
Well, I'll tell you what, Leaf. Let's talk about this for a little bit because before we get into hard news and all this stuff, you have pissed off all the right people, and it's hilarious. As Tech says, you broke down the barrier of entry and. It started with this post just a couple days ago. You said, I'm making a program that is a bridge between. Oh, here we go. Let me pull this up real quick. I'll tell you, you just, in your own words, you tell us exactly what you've done here.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is it's not even like a replacement for Live 2D, which is funny. Like it's not even that far. And they're so mad over it, right? It's literally just like PNG tubing plus. It's basically animated, like pre-made animated images with like a little bit of detection for like emotions. So it uses sort of the similar software where it detects like your face, the state of your face, and like if you're smiling, if you're sad, if you're surprised, and that is just mapped to like a state of like a specific animation for that. And all it does is toggle between the two, really.
I'm confused, but why is everyone angry at you?
Because it took her gerbs.
These flankers, man.
That's it. Yeah, it's basically all the VTuber the VTuber like creators are really upset about at it. Basically, like they're like.
So essentially, there's a lot of these riggers that have a monopoly on who is allowed to be a VTuber based on if they can get the clientele who want to pay them for the VTubers, right? It's a very tenuous process of actually hooking up with one of these, you know, first you got to get a model, then you got to get a rigger, and they have a monopoly on like the who's who. If you get this certain model type, then you're guaranteed to test. Like there was I think it was Nano who had like a big monopoly on the VTuber sphere by making models for like what was it, Silverveil and Cinder, and I think Shy Lily. I think I could be misquoting that or misremembering that, but this essentially is going to remove a lot of the monopoly that these artists have on the chokehold of breaking into the VTuber sphere, and they're not happy about it because obviously that means less money in their pockets. But that's just my opinion.
And not only that, they started putting like they have these customizable models that they're not fully custom, but then you can kind of customize the attributes of it. And they started adding into their terms of service that you can't make like right-wing content and stuff like that, basically. Powder ran into this problem. But I mean, she just said fuck on basically, which is.
But essentially, all you did was you made a choice that people could make. Here's an option that you can use to make your own model, and people are upset with that. That's easily the gayest thing I've ever heard in my entire existence. And I've slept with so many men, Leaf. I can't even tell you. Whoops, I didn't mean that for it to come out there. But yeah, no, that makes absolutely no sense. Who gives a shit? For whatever reason, if you're against that, then don't use it. Sure, totally. Or if your product. Maybe you need to get better at your product than to compete with a free option, right? It's free, correctly?
Yes, free.
Then make something better. I don't understand the anger here.
I look at this as, do you remember when, before Twitch was called Justin.tv, long time ago. And Justin, to be able to stream, there was a giant barrier of entry to get in. You had to buy equipment, you had to go in, and you had to do a lot of things to be able to actually get to the point of actually streaming. Then all of a sudden it got a lot easier. Technology got cheaper. It got incorporated into your PlayStation, and it became one of those things where you could start doing it literally immediately. And what happened was more streamers came out. And then what you saw was the cream rose to the top. There was a flood of new talent, and ultimately it came down to, do you have talent or not? And I think that's what people are most scared of here is anytime there's more competition, that people are going to freak out. And I think that's what they're doing right here.
And
yes,
they're going to say it's unethical.
Right. Which you see people like this, the quote tweets of this is amazing. Anyone saying, wow, this is amazing, needs a history lesson. This is Leaflit.
Yeah.
Yep.
She spent the last year glazing AI for her own pathetic, lifeless projects. And this
AI
is, no
is
different.
not a. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step over you there.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well,
Say it.
AI is not a magic wand to VTubing. Great, then you have nothing to worry about. Like this just
Yeah.
screams fucking fear. Okay, great. Well, then it's not. And then whoever uses this tool or AI will fail, right? You have nothing to worry about. Let them all live in their slop and they're going to lose.
No, some of them
fear.
have said it straight up. Like the reason I have seen posts of people saying that this will make the space saturated. They're scared. They're scared of their own positions, basically, because they know that competition will fucking destroy them.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. 100%. And this goes back to the cream. The cream rises to the top here. This person says, not only is this disrespectful to VTuber culture as a whole, but trash like this is why computers and phones are stupid expensive now and will be completely unaffordable in a few years. If you support this, you're ending your own streaming career.
Wait, check their bio. Check their bio.
No fucking gay. This is so pathetic. Like, have some value and worth in what you're creating, that you don't show this much fear over just anyone coming into the space. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I got called the Trump of VTubing because they said all of these things. They said, was it gas prices was my fault, food prices, global warming. Dude, it was wild. Like the amount of stuff that was out there, it was hilarious. They were so mad.
Yeah.
So when people say, I've seen people talk about the rigging aspect of it. I've also seen people talk about the art. This is going to put artists out of business, right? And the one person I saw, this one guy complaining about it, but he was charging $1,000 for a model, and he's like, well, of course he's going to be pissed.
Fucking crazy.
You know? He's like, he was mad because he's not going to be able to make his money anymore. He's been undercut by
they're
by
scamming motherfuckers so deliberately. It's insane. They know they're scamming people because if everybody charges these ridiculous prices, there's nowhere else for consumers to go. It's the same thing with emotes. Bro, my emotes in my chat that are a little fucking egg, this fucking big, which by the way, I've had my community draw them in literally a minute and a half. And I have artists charging me $50 to $200 per emote. I'm good, dog. That shit is ridiculous. If AI can make something that suffices, like an emote or a picture or a model, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna think, well, I think I'd just rather spend $20,000 on 100 emotes. I'm good,
Right.
bro. And, it's like these people who these the changing consumer habits in Paris. They're out here scamming people, trying to give people bracelets and then charge them $40 for it, even though they said it was free. It's like, obviously, when you call these other scammers out, they're going to get upset. And people don't want to call out these scammers because that is what they are doing, is fucking scamming people. There is no reality where the barrier to entry should be this high, where someone's going to charge $1,000 for some bootleg piece of shit VTuber model on the internet. It's crazy. And I think making it accessible for more people is a good thing because obviously.
It's not only that, too, is like a lot of the time too, it's not even an issue of money, really. Like, even if you do have money, a lot of the times, like, it's going to be late by like 3 to 4 to 5, almost 5 times. Like now when I get a project, I have a project started up, I'm like, how long is it going to take? They're like, a month. I'm like, okay, 6 months.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. It's usually like that for me. Like I have projects that are like a year, a whole entire year behind right now.
Oh, Leaflet. And once again, I hate to get anecdotal here. I'm in the exact same boat. I bought a VR chat model that I paid $2,000 up front for, that was delayed by a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then they said, I just can't continue on this project. And then I think they refunded me like $1,500 and kept $500 because, they already put in so much effort, even though they didn't deliver a project that they canceled on their own terms. I wish I could fucking throw shade at this bitch, but I forgot their fucking name. Maybe Chad will remind me. It was a fucking artist for the VR chat community. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry.
Could you imagine a situation where you go get a burger at Burger King, right, or whatever, McDonald's, and halfway through making that sandwich, they're like, yeah, we just don't want to give it to you. We'll refund you. We'll refund you 75% of it because we already put the bun on.
Yep.
And the thing is what TECTONE is saying is it's not even like, trust me, I spend a lot of money on art, and it's not even uncommon what he's talking about. Like, I've had literally the same thing happen to me where I've had a person that said, oh, it's going to be done next week. And I check in, oh, it's going to be done next week. And it just keeps getting kicked down the line to the point where I had to basically get involved with like the platform and say, like, this person isn't doing my thing. And then they said, oh, we're going to do it next week. And then they didn't do it again. And so I reported it again. And then they refunded my money with a happy face. Like, the only message was a smiley face on it.
Insane.
Yeah, and this is like after wasting 6 months of my time. And 6 months is a lot for people. Like, can you imagine like a person getting ready to start streaming and this happens? And you know, obviously not everyone's like that. Obviously, for all of the retards that are gonna say like, oh, well, you know, I know some good artists. Yeah, there's good artists out there. I have good artists too.
Yep.
It you know, it's not always the case.
I'll be real. This is going to be clipped leaflet, and I bet you the reactions are going to be very normal. There's going to be some very normal reactions to what we're saying on this podcast on Twitter lately.
Well, I wonder if there'll be reactions like this from Goobin over here. Have you noticed have you noticed a flag reoccurring for the people who?
It's always, man.
This soulless piece of trash is what this is. Even if you excuse the use Gen AI, is I can draw. There's so many costume models you can get for dirt cheap. I mean, I love this. I love everything about the seething that is happening right now. And you know what the best thing about this leaflet is? Is that they can't go, you're a grifter, because you're literally giving it away for free. Like, how can you beat the accusations of grifting?
It's far more than that. I have set it up specifically that I am the ultimate silver bullet against these people for multiple reasons. One, I'm giving that for free. I have the ability to charge for it. I specifically don't want to do it just so they can't say anything about it. One. Two, I spend a lot of money on artists. I know some of the best art. They're gonna tell me no one's gonna work with you. I'm like, yeah, you know who worked with me? You know who's working with me? Artists that worked on big studios. One Piece, Dan to Dan. You wanna know who my music people is? The bandmate of Nobu Uematsu. Yeah, you wanna come at me and tell me that I don't know anybody and nobody's gonna do any art for me? First off, eat my ass. Second, they're gonna say like, well, you know, this is the VTuber community, and like, you know, you're you know, you don't belong in this. Bitch, I have been VTubing before all of you have been on the fucking internet. Okay, I got my first live TV model in 2016.
Damn.
That's when I got my first custom model, 2016.
Damn, so, Grandma, that's crazy.
They can't say anything. What are they gonna say?
Well, I love that because I can relate so much to that when it comes to like being the silver bullet, right? Because everyone says like, I've been doing this for so fucking long that, you know, I've done the videos, done the live streams, done the podcast, done merchandise, done live events, made video games. I've been on every single side of this industry. So when people come at me, I'm like, dude, I fucking literally done everything that you don't think I have.
Yes.
And I love that. And being that your silver bullet is fucking phenomenal. Like,
I love it.
Come at me, bro. Go ahead. You know, like it's awesome. I've been on all sides of it. Well, this is fucking spectacular.
Can I add something real fast?
Yes,
sure.
yes.
So like everyone knows my stance on AI. Not the biggest fan of all time, but I absolutely appreciate the creativity that I've seen in Leaflet and many others that use it. That is outside of the point. What I want to do is talk to the artists out there. Listen, here's the problem, guys. It's here. It's coming. There's no way around it. So we have, as artists, we have really two options. We can just keep yelling at people and saying, you can't use that. How dare you, because of whatever moral supremacy you want to have, right? There's that option, and you're going to lose, by the way, because you can't beat free and you can't beat speed, okay? Yep. So the only other option you got, okay, is you study AI. You get to know it. You know your enemy for the artist I'm talking about. You know your enemy inside and out so that you can find a different path as an alternative to offer people, that you can say, okay, yes, that AI, that's a tool that they're using. Here's why we're not using, and here's what we're making instead. And here's the value proposition we have for this that we think is worth your money and your time. Yes, it's not as fast, but here's what we're offering. You need to start thinking like that, or you are going to go extinct. So to these people here who I disagree with how they're yelling at, which is stupid and gay, that's the lamest thing in the world is to, like, if you ever wanted to admit defeat, write exactly what they have been writing. Instead, get stronger, know your enemy, and then figure out a different value proposition. That's the best advice I can give you, and it's certainly something that I'm also looking into as well.
We as a company are 100%. I mean, every single aspect of this show is going to be built around AI, as far as, literally from beginning to end, because we have to embrace it. We want to be on the front of this as opposed to be the ones trying to catch up. That's what I love about what Leaflet's doing right here. And those who are going to be playing catch up are the ones who are seething, to your point, Phoenix. And I love that. Well, great job. Great job, Leaf. I love everything about this. Seethe, baby.
But it's also like, video games that a lot of people complain about taking so long to come out. Like, AI is going to make development time so much shorter. And, it's going to reduce a lot of the grunt work. Like even Claire Obscure, which I consider to be in like top 5 video games of all time, used AI for like, I believe it was like generating assets. I believe I could be wrong on that. But yeah, no, it's coming fast, and it's replacing a lot of the shit that nobody wants to fucking do regardless, or jobs that require no skill, which I feel like should be. If you can slap into a program, get it done instantly and for free, you're not a bad guy if you don't want to pay someone $120,000 a year to do that.
You want to know the best part of this too?
Yes.
Is basically like communism in real time. Like the like how communism like would look, because I seized the means of production. I gave it to everyone for free, and then the people that were in power, they still want the power. They didn't.
Yep.
They never wanted to give it away. They always act like, oh, I'm such a commie. I want everybody to have everything for free, right? But the instant that happens, they're like, oh, but and it affects their power. Oh God, my power. I still want to be on top though, right?
Yep.
It exposes.
See, I wish I was on the other side of this, Leaf, because I love competition like this. Like if I was on the other side, I'd go like, oh, good, she did that. Oh, I'm going to start thinking harder now. Like I got to figure out a way how to beat you at what you just did. I would certainly never be angry at you. I think what you're doing is phenomenal. Cheers to you. I think there is nothing. This is obvious. There's nothing wrong in what you did, and it's amazing that you're giving something to people that otherwise may not have had that opportunity. Look, especially in this economy, a lot of people don't have the means to do that, and if they can have a way of entering into the space and maybe making a little bit of money that way, and hey, maybe at that point, maybe they do hire an artist to do it. I don't know, but the fact that you gave the tool there, how anyone can get angry at someone for giving a tool that's an option, is so lame and gay. It's so bad.
I can't believe they want to send a poor Native American to the mines. Unreal.
And that
So fucked up. So fucked up. Have we all heard Leaflet's song about abortion?
Oh yes, it's spectacular.
We've all
oh
heard?
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that song changed my life. It did, honestly, immediately. When I have a kid in the next year and a half, 2 years or so, it's because of that fucking song, bro.
Heck yeah, let's
I'm
go.
gonna make what's his name? Shinzo Abe?
Yes, Abe, yeah.
I'm gonna make him proud, man. I'm gonna make him proud.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Good for
Look, you're changing lives in more ways than one. You're getting babies made, Leaflet. You're welcoming new VTubers into this space. How great is that? What a star!
By the way,
all right,
I got one more thing to announce. By the way, and
yes.
I did this specifically for side scrollers. It's out now. The program's out. Clio.angelsword.com if you want to check it out. And we partnered up with Malcolm Collins over at Basecamp on rfab.ai in order to have it so if you don't know anything about API and you don't know how to do the token thing, you could just use their website for it. But I also released a standalone version, and I will be releasing an open source version soon. So
That's awesome.
You can take it, make it better. I don't care. I just want better stuff in the hands of VTubers. That's what I want.
Dude, let's go. Let's go.
What a saying.
So you said it is Clio.angelsword.com?
CLIO.angelsword.com. Yes.
CLIO.angelsword.com. Let's check it out real quick. CLIO.angelsword.com.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Bingo bongo. Right here. Look at that.
It is an alpha, so there's going to be some. It's at the top. There should be a thing that says
Wow, this looks so cool.
At the top, it should say AS Adventure at the top right. That's
Bingo.
Yeah, and then it should tell you about it, all about it.
So you know what we're gonna do, Leaf? I'll tell you what. Are you gonna be streaming this afternoon?
I am. Yeah, what's up?
You know what would be fun? So I'm
What?
sitting I'm sitting in this hotel today because I'm gonna be on
Yeah.
Timcast tonight, right? I have nothing to do this afternoon. What if we co-stream this afternoon and we just did this in real time and we could make me a VTuber guy?
Dude, sure. I'd be so down to help you with that. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Now
Yeah.
here we go. And I
All
can
right.
have what if I just have big fake breasts? What do you think about that, Phoenix, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't we try this?
I
I think we angered the entire internet for that one.
we did. Give me a
That's
foxtail.
We
That's the
did.
best thing about this. You can make whatever you want. Like, it's the system set up that you can be like, you can be a chair or a tentacle monster, whatever the hell you want. Really, it works
Okay.
with a lot of things.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do it this afternoon. I'll send you a message on Discord once the stream gets done after I get some food in my belly, and we'll do a stream together this afternoon if you're open to it.
Yeah. We could talk about like what times you're available. Yeah. Why don't we do that after?
Cool.
How old are you again, Craig?
I'm 45 years old.
So it's like a little girl showing her grandpa what a VTuber is.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
YouTube. Wow, I understand it.
I do have a VTuber model, TECTONE. I do have a
Yeah.
VTuber model
He's a
already,
VTuber,
but
technically.
yes, I technically am a VTuber. But yeah, it can definitely be improved on. Phoenix did an
Could be
excellent job.
improved a lot. Yeah.
You have like a reference that I can see? Can I see this VTuber model, or is it too hard to pull up?
Dude, it's super basic. Like, because I don't know
Viroid.
how to. I don't know how to make him. I made him and Blabs very basic models.
It's a Viroid model, if you know what that is.
Yeah. Is that what it
Okay.
is? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
that.
Viroid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the 3D model that you see a lot of entry level VTubers using.
Okay.
Well,
Well, if
I
you don't
am-
want to share, I would love to see.
I am indeed entry level, which is great. So, all right, man. So I'll sync up with you, Leaflet. But you guys stand by. We'll do that this afternoon, potentially. Most likely over on Kick, probably. Not on YouTube. Probably over on Kick, on Rumble. Pretty much
Yes!
everywhere, but pretty much everywhere but YouTube, because YouTube like penalizes you for doing those things. So
We're having
sorry.
fun.
Yeah, I know. So all right. So find us over on Kick, over on Rumble, obviously, and we'll do it this afternoon. It'll be good times. All right. Look, you guys have been extremely generous already this morning, so thank you guys very much. Obviously, there's been a lot to say. We are going to, we got some really big supers, like Gen, who came in with $100 freaking dollars. Holy crap. Says, hope everyone is well. Leaflet is awesome. Techie is cool too. Leaflet's choice for the tournament, and here is a wonderful otter rolling down a hill. Leaf,
That's so cute.
where are we going? We going with Back to the Future or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, obviously.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. All right. You say obviously like it's obvious, but
Yeah,
is.
It is.
hold on to your hats because we have 500
What the fuck?
freak. Yes,
Wait, yo,
yes.
that's me and Leaflet. What the hell?
that's
so
awesome.
cute. Yeah, send me that. I need that. That's so cute.
That was
Can we
made by Ember Paradox. She
Let's
sent
go.
hers, like
I love
20
Ember.
minutes
I
ago.
love that.
Hey, roll that again, baby. Let's roll that again because Big
awesome.
Bog Frog says, "By all that
so
you hold
cute.
dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West." That's from Lord of the Rings. 500 freaking dollars. Hey, Leaf. I'm sorry, Tech. I saw you talk about how, and I know exactly who you're talking about, where
Yes.
she was like, "Thanks so much for the 500 gifted subs." It's like, or whatever it was.
It's like,
You
no,
know.
it's you just got 500. It was an extra Emmy clip, and
Yeah.
I find it fucking ridiculous that streamers become so desensitized to the insane amount of money that is given by their very generous community, and they go, "Yeah, thanks for the $500." Anyways, it's
Right.
like, bro, what are we doing here? Like,
It's a lot of money.
yeah, these are like
Yes.
a lot of these people are. There's a lot of poor people. Even $5, $20 is a lot of these fucking people. But when you get
Yes.
$100, at least be like, "Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much." Blah 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 blah. Like, give them 15 seconds of your fucking time. Holy shit.
Well, Big Buck Frog, we absolutely appreciate your support, as well as Dave, who came in with $100
God.
freaking dollars says, "You cannot pass," he said. The orc stood still and a dead silence fell.
Yep.
I am a servant. I'll tell you what, TECTONE, you want to read this? Because I'm sure you read this in your own voice here.
No, you got it.
I am a servant of the secret fire, welder of the flame of, is it Anor? An Honor? What is it, Tech? Honor. You cannot pass. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Udon. Go back to the shadow. You cannot pass. Poppy loves Lord of the Rings. We have not seen Poppy in a good while. Yeah, there she is. Dave, let's stink and go. Holy crap.
Greg, have you ever seen someone just lay out their dick right on the table? I mean, like, that's what Lord of the Rings is doing right now. They just went boom and the table shook. Because, like, how the hell does Back to the Future, when they're looking at these numbers, even enter the arena of competition?
Yep. True.
Well, there's more, as not that
Alrighty.
John Stewart came in with $100. Says, welcome Slime Girl and Eggman, split choice for both guests. Well, I think we both, that's all going to Lord of the Rings, right?
Yep.
My goodness, you guys are just silly today. Thank you guys very much for your ridiculous support. We had Volton come in with 20, says, the scamming, lazy, lying, lazy, quote unquote, artist and riggers no longer get to police their customers or endlessly delay their work. If they don't want to push them, cowards, Leaflet's free service. That's right. Voltan, thank you very much. Appreciate that. That is
Someone made
awesome.
like an own post that was like, we're lowering the price. And I was like, good. I was like, exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
Let's go. Sinbad came in with $49.99. Wow. Says, I spent $3,000 on Got You waifus. All I really cared about was anime girls at that point. That was probably the most sociopathic I've ever been. Leaf is so goated. Thank you for lowering the bar of entry for all of us smart creators.
I really couldn't tell if that was about me or you. And that
That was the song, you know, the TECTONE song that.
Oh yeah. I was like, didn't I say that? Like, I swear to God, I said that.
Call me Mick. Column Dimmick came in with $20. Or Column, like I'm calling
it's
him.
Callum. That's a name, Callum.
Go ahead, Blabs. Go ahead and read this.
All right, Callum Dimmick for 20 says Lord of the Rings for the win. Also should be called the J off to Electric Boogaloo. YouTube censorship is annoying.
You're probably right. Yes. Well, it probably won't be the jack off. It'll be the J off. Yes. That's our upcoming VTuber event we have coming up next Thursday, which will be great. All right. Holy crap. This is just insane. Let's get an early returns while I scroll through these and try
Are you ready?
not quite. Phoenix.
Mentally ready for this?
Close. I feel like it's a blowout.
Is it close? Let's see. Because at the moment, it's $822 versus fuck all.
Well, hey, Phoenix, add $50 to Back to the Future because Insolent came in.
Right. There you go.
Says, for Back to the Future, my dad's 80, 81 in September, and my deceased mom always described Event Horizon as the movie where Sam Neill lost his eyes. Sam dying at 78 hits hard, as I want my dad to hit 100. Also, the brunette in the jacuzzi is freaking hot. Phoenix, what do you think about that, buddy?
Thank you.
I
That is
bet
my
you guys,
cousin. Thank you.
yeah, I bet you guys don't. Did you guys know that Phoenix's cousin is
She was in Playboy.
Oh, really? We didn't. We're still learning more.
If you look her up, she's in all the yeah.
So Phoenix's cousin was in the scene in Back to the Future 2 where Biff is in the hot tub, right? Phoenix's
jacuzzi
cousin
girl,
is the brunette in the hot tub, and if you want to find her boobs online, I'm sure you can.
I'm googling this.
Oh yeah, well, Blab's over here feverishly searching for it right here online.
I'm doing like 1,000 things, but that is not one of them. Thank you.
I don't know. All right. Look, guys, thank you very much for your super chats. They are spectacular. We will. I'll tell you what. I'm going to read every single one. I'm going to read every single one, Blab. So I will read them. We may end the show, but I will definitely read every single one today. Okay. So you just keep them going. I'll make sure we get by the end of the show. But we'll obviously be mindful of Leaf and text time. So, all right, we have
counting them and putting them up, or what?
No, don't show them. Just I'll get to them at the end of the show. Okay.
By the way, TECTONE, real quick, I just sent you a private message. You could see it right there.
Okay, I'm ready.
I can't.
Right in
can't wait for
StreamYard.
this.
Sorry, Craig.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, gotcha.
Okay, thank you. Oh yes, that's her name right there. Okay,
That's
sounds
it.
good.
And there you go.
All right, let's get to it, friends. We have a lot to get to after all this AI talk. But I have to, before we get into hard news, I do have a really important, some video game and also IRL things to talk about. So it's always fun to strap on and go to Plain Talk. Let's go to Plain Talk.
Plain talk.
All right. I've never, I don't think I've said this online, but I had this this epiphany that if you really want to see society, just get on an airplane and go to the airport, right?
Yeah.
I flew last night to West Virginia, or actually Washington D.C., because I'm going to be on Timcast, and everyone knows they're in West Virginia, so I'm not like doxing anybody or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I had a tweet I said, and I got some pushback on this tweet, and it was partly in sarcastic, but this is all going to tie in. I was sitting on the airplane last night, and two things happened that were very annoying to me. Actually, three. Number one, the plane was delayed 90 minutes while we were on the runway, right? So we were just sitting there on the runway for 90 minutes. Number two, the guy next to me fell asleep, and that's fine. But then he didn't just fall asleep. He started like sawing logs and snoring in like the worst way possible. Like you need sleep apnea, you know, you have like sleep apnea and you need the CPAP thing. Is that like, it just kind of got to me where like, I feel like the best solution to that is if somebody's snoring on the plane, the flight attendant has the ability to put an air horn right up to their face and blow it as loud as they possibly can and wake their ass up. Or simply just toss them out of the plane. Right.
No, I think you put duct tape on him, and then that'll end in 1 minute. It's Dunsky. Get into his destination in a good old fashioned black bag.
Yeah. Well, you know, does this bother any? Like I am one to snore, right? Like it's okay. And if I do it in my house, okay, that's fine. If my wife was to cover my mouth with the mask, the tape, like you suggested, Phoenix, I would probably stop as well. Yeah, probably. Yes. But is this just, am I the asshole in this situation where I just expect in a public place that people shouldn't be sawing logs like they're
they don't
tearing
know,
out
like,
a forest?
So you're right, and you're wrong. Like you're right. I mean, like it's a tough call because they're not doing it on purpose. I'm sure if they could click a button and say I don't want to do that, they wouldn't. Yeah, I think a good old just a nudge and just say, you know, you could kind of say like, you know, you're kind of snoring. Because if you have sleep apnea, just a little heads up, if you just tilt them a certain way, then this apnea will go away. They just lean a little bit forward or to the side. That'll fix it. So you could do that. You can move his head. Like
so just slowly grab his little head and just tilt it on the side.
And nothing weird or creepy about that.
This might be the worst take that I've ever given, but I actually love the sound of snoring. It puts me right to sleep. It helps me relax.
I knew you were a psychopath.
I know. I love it. My fiance is actually a horrific snorer, as well as a sleep talker. The shit she does in her sleep is insane. And it's weird because she'll start talking to me while she's asleep. And then this was a big issue when I first started dating her. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are you okay? And then she'll like, you know, wake up. I'm like, oh, sorry. But now whenever I say, because I'm aware of it, I'm like, are you sleeping? And she'll say, yes. Like while she's talking to me in her sleep. And she's like, I'm sleeping. And then she'll go right back to bed. It's so weird. But her sounds of her snoring put me to sleep. So I like it. It's like white noise.
Okay.
But
okay.
I don't know how violent the snoring was to you, but yeah.
No, it was pretty violent. Like it's one of those where they know they're snoring. Like subconsciously they know they're snoring because they stop to snore halfway through, you know, where they're like, you know, it's one of those things. And I know that I'm not alone. If there's a blast radius when it comes to this stuff, because I'm just having to sit next to this guy, but this is affecting everybody 5 rows around you, you know. But something else, I saw this as well. So look, let me know if I'm the asshole in the chat. Please let me know. And
I think you're the asshole because crying babies are the same thing, and I don't want to give any parent any issues with having a crying baby.
You know what? I think you're right. I may be the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, you're the asshole,
and I'm okay with that. All right.
Don't you have more
I'm okay with that,
control
too.
over a crying baby than you do if you snore or not?
Well, I mean, sometimes a baby just be crying.
Yeah, that's true. And you don't necessarily have to sleep. You know what I mean? Like you can stay awake on your flight if you know you're going to be snoring. You know.
But what if you're really tired?
Well, if you're really tired from TECTONE. You're really tired.
Yeah, what if you're really super tired?
What if you're really tired?
They should just offer them coffee. You know?
Good
I don't
point.
know, man. I think it could be worse, Craig. You could always be by someone who like farts curry.
Or
That's true.
I've had that
yeah.
experience on the plane from Qatar. Somebody was farting up curry, and it was very unfortunate.
Oh man.
And there was a crying baby, and somebody was snoring. So you
my
really
God.
just can't get any worse than that.
well, did you have? Well, there it can, Blabs, because
In that situation, Blabs, I would just pray for someone to scream Allah Akbar. I would just like, let's just get this thing over with.
I was like stuck in this window seat next to two people. I think they're from Malaysia or something. No idea what they were saying. So I was just like, this is a great time.
Blabs, it can get worse.
Mhm.
Because
Speaking of
you
which,
could-
when are you guys inviting Sneeko on the stream?
Never.
I don't think Sneeko's gonna get the invite anytime soon.
No.
Damn, that's a shame.
Do you guys want to get sucked into a black hole right
What
there?
is that?
What's
That's a
happening?
that's a lady getting moved up into the plane because she is so big and she
Look
can't.
at
so
all
fucking
the,
disgusting.
oh my god, the wiggles. This
Like a
poor man
cargo?
is holding on to dear life.
His
He's like, I'll never let you
veins
go, Jack.
And his head are showing. He's pushing so hard. Look at him.
I thought he was in labor for
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
man.
Holy crap.
Imagine being so
Oh,
fucking
her
fat that
feet.
it becomes a fucking
Oh.
disability. This is disgusting.
Wait. Her foot's like upside down. What the fuck's going on
Jesus.
there?
That's rough, man. That's
Oh
rough.
jeez.
What a nasty bitch.
Well, that's unfortunate
Maybe
right
she
there.
has a great personality. I don't know.
You can't. Let me explain to you why she can't. Fat people are awful because they're all fucking stupid. And the reason why they're fucking stupid is because these people can't make good decisions. And you can look at them and tell that they're fucking dumb because even when it comes to the betterment of their entire life, they can't put the McDonald's down. And anybody who can't put the McDonald's down, when they're 400 fucking pounds, their heart hurts. They can't fucking walk. They can't see their dick. I don't trust you at all, bro. This is coming from a fat guy. Okay.
Were you about to say lock them all up?
No, I was about to say that too.
Put them in
Lock
the asylum
fuck in.
before, but they'll eat all the crazy people.
True. But I was 340 pounds before. And I'll be real. I made some dumbass fucking decisions. I was lazy. I was retarded. And all of that was because I loved eating food so much. It was gross. It was fucking gross. And it's very easy to lose weight when you realize, oh, yeah, I'm fucking killing myself. If I want to live to be above 40, I should probably put down. And my weakness was Popeyes. Oh my God. It was a thought. Oh, this shit was so good. Holy shit. I'm drooling thinking about it. The inner fatty's coming out. I would
It's
get
actually not bad for you though. Popeye's not too bad for you if you compare it to like other things.
Okay. Leaflet. But you have to understand what I was ordering.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. And I would get this 2 to 3 times a day because I would
day?
stream a day. And I was streaming. And so it was fine.
Okay.
5-piece spicy tenders with a large Coke, with 4 barbecue sauces,
Oh, that's
a
soft.
large fry, a large macaroni, and 2 cinnamon apple pies.
Oh fuck.
Hold on.
Okay, you know
on.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked there.
I was out of fucking control. Out
Okay,
of
hold on.
control.
It's like what I eat in a week.
By the way,
I know.
while Craig's looking that up, if you're heavy, first thing you can do if you want to lose weight, like super quick, guys, this is like true. Just switch to diet soda. Do that for like 3 weeks. Just that. Keep eating whatever the hell you want to eat, and you're going to lose like 20, 30 pounds just right there. The soda adds so much weight to you. And then do what my mom always said. When you get thin, she always told me, you're never allowed to change your pant size. Like that, if you just follow that rule, that because you're going to start expanding, you're just like, well, I'm not alled to get new pants. Got to start dieting. That's your indicator right there.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
We even have better technology because there's sodas now that they actually make you more full when you drink them, like diet sodas. And like they have like a couple calories or like 30 calories or whatever, but they've got like a ton of like fiber that makes you full.
Okay.
So it's kind of like we've got a lot of tech in that regards. I know because I'm trying to lose weight. So it's like there's so much stuff that you could be doing. Even just walking is really, really simple. It does a lot for you.
TECTONE, please, once again, please repeat that order. I want to know exactly how many calories this is. 5-piece chicken tenders, 4 barbecue sauces, what?
5-piece spicy tenders, large fry, 4 barbecue sauces, a large full calorie Coke, a large macaroni, as well as 2 cinnamon apple pies.
That's 2,000.
And don't forget the biscuit.
Oh, that's like 2,700.
I would agree with you.
That's
I think
not
it is
that bad.
around there.
It's like that's all
That's
you
not
eat.
that bad.
If that's all you eat in a
3
day.
times a day.
Okay,
I thought we were doing that. I thought it was 2,000 in total for the day. So you're multiplying that by 2 or 3. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So I think I left something out on this right here. But regardless, this is going to be insane. All right. The approximate calories that you were eating at one time.
Add the soda too, by the way. That's going to be
Yes.
massive.
Yep.
I left something out here, but you were eating. The reason why you're 350. What were you? How much?
342 pounds my peak.
Yeah, you were gaining about 1 or 2 pounds a day.
Yes,
If
because
you're doing that, and I'm sure you're snacking too. So that's 2 or 3 pounds a day you're adding.
Have you seen an old picture of me, Craig?
No, I have not.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Okay, so real quick, you were eating 2,980 calories each serving.
Yep.
So multiply that times 3, you were eating almost 9,000 calories a day.
That's a lot.
Which-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you need to be an Olympic athlete burning off, 10,000 calories every time you work out. That is nuts.
So I'm gonna send you a photo of me from 4 years ago, and then I'm gonna send you a photo of me 6 months ago.
Okay, you're
I'm
gonna say,
gonna DM it to you on Twitter. Okay.
okay, sounds good. Wow,
Okay.
that is crazy.
For anybody eating, I apologize.
No joke. I was like, man, I'm getting kind of hungry, and now I feel like I do not want to eat it all. Well, you send me that, TECTONE. Let's continue plane
Yes, sir.
talk here because we do have. Have you guys seen the new hot indie game that's trending right now?
The airplane game.
That's right. That's right. It is called Dear Passengers, and it's launching for PC. Blabs, this seems like a dream game for us. Check this out right here.
Invite me when you play. It's so cute.
This looks awesome.
That's coffee break plus. You get a coffee and get out of the plane.
Oh my
Did you
God,
guys-
it's reenacting Indiana Jones.
Did you guys see the reference there by chance?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
No. Epst J
Oh my god.
and a
Oh,
guy
it's
who
an Epstein plane. It's Trump.
and he kind of looks like Trump right there, right? People are
Oh
looking at that.
man.
That's coffee break plus. You get a coffee and get out of the plane.
Dude, so real.
I mean, this does look super fun, and people are calling it friend
has
swap.
like very similarities to the game Peak, the animation.
There's a lot of these games that are like this, as far as it has that kind of that blobbish kind of character to it, big old eyes. But I think this looks super fun. Like chaotic. I can see why people are totally interested in this, and this ties in perfectly to plane talk on a day-to-day basis
Oh
here.
my god, there's an AK. That person.
Yeah.
Remember, no Russian, right there. But yeah, I think this would be a super fun game to play. As it looks like you got to repair your plane, and get struck by lightning. I'm just imagining tossing Leaflet out of a plane at my first opportunity, and
This is great. I can't wait for this game to come out.
well, it's launching later this year. Oh my God, that's freaking great.
So awesome. So someone actually flies the plane too. It actually has a flight system. It looks like.
I'm sure it's a loose flight system. I wouldn't say. Oh, see ya. I wouldn't say it's probably the most in-depth flight system in the world, but this does look pretty fun. So
Yeah.
maybe this is the next hit indie title here. We're smuggling drugs now. That's great.
Good.
And a nuclear
the
bomb.
nuclear bomb is so good.
I love that.
Maybe future event. Just saying, it ties in perfectly with what we're doing over here. Love that. Oh, look at you. All right, we do have a picture of TECTONE. Let me share this really quick.
I am nude in this photo, guys. You are seeing bare skin. I don't hide how fucking fat I used to be. That was my gut, bro. Look at that behemoth. Look at all that Popeyes in there, bro. Bro is eating.
That's what 10,000 calories a day will do, dog.
Yep.
See the problem though, right? Is so nice.
Mm.
The problem is people that say that's fine, and you should be like, that's the issue. Is there's like this big hug box of like, well, you're super overweight, but you know what? You're beautiful just the way that you are. It's
No,
evil.
they're not.
It's evil because you're hurting that person. Like in order, right? for your own self like gratification to feel like a good person, you're offloading that morality and killing the other person. It's unreal, right? Like it's terrible.
It's the same thing that people do when they, tell them it's okay to be transgender. They're leading them down a path that leads to 42% suicidal thoughts, and you're just not a good person. That ratio is unfucking believable. And there's also, we can talk about gay couples adopting babies later, but that's another conversation.
Well, speaking of gay couples, I do want to get on to this story that I saw online, and I'll post this here in just a second because, friends, it's time for my favorite segment. Oh, hold on, real quick. I need to make sure I address some of this wonderful support real quick. Blabs, are there any like super massive ones that I need to hit real quick? Okay. What do we got, Blabs?
Oh, I gotta find them. They're like there's over 65 supers, just so everyone is aware.
Jesus.
There's one.
It's ridiculous. Marmalin came in with $50. Says as a fat ass losing weight down 70 pounds, TECTONE is 100% correct. Oh, we have buff TECTONE. Look at you. Let's go.
Yes.
Look at you, Marmalin. Thank you so much.
Small on that video. I'm a little bit bigger than that, but they'll get it right next time.
Hopefully, maybe with Marmalin. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I think we can all stand to lose a couple LBs right there. Marmalin came in with $50 more. Says happy birthday, you Easter bunny bitch, and you're spot on value prop. Make better and more unique things. Competition breeds innovation. Much love all. No homo except all homo for Phoenix.
Thank you, brother. And that homo's right back at you, my friend.
So gay. It's unbelievable. Well, maybe you guys would fit on with the cruise that we're going to talk about. Friends, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
You know, I went on a Mediterranean cruise recently, and it was a really fun experience. And lucky for me, they allowed us to stop at every single port because my entire cruise wasn't gay. Apparently, that has been a thing. As well, let's just play this video and let you guys react to what happened when the gays went to Turkey. Maybe that's what the title of this video will be. When the gays went.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
Cruise in the Mediterranean was denied entry. The Turkish government banned travelers from docking because of, quote, moral standards. At least 1,000 Americans are on board, including passengers from South Florida.
Thomas Barker is from Miami. The 10-day trip was a gift to him from his husband.
And so there are thousands of men who come to the ship to celebrate and to feel free to be who we are without any fear of homophobia. Or to be able to be ourselves in a public space.
But that freedom of expression was challenged when the ship tried docking in Turkey.
Can we stop for a second real quick? Did you hear how the quote-unquote reporter used words? That freedom of expression to put your dick in somebody's butthole, right? That, like let's be clear about what that guy is saying right there. Yep. And how many dicks in buttholes do you think there were with these guys hanging out in their pink party here?
That's why I call it Dick Man Butt Pride now. When they say like gay pride, I just say Dick Man Butt because that's what it is.
Yeah. Imagine the smell.
Just smells like anus.
Men who come to the ship to celebrate and to feel free to be who we are without any fear of homophobia. Or to be able to be ourselves in a public space.
But that freedom of expression was challenged when the ship tried docking in Turkey. The government unexpectedly denied the ship entry because of what they call moral standards.
Hilarious.
Authorities posted this online. Translated in English, it says, a cruise ship chartered by a group known for behavior that does not align with the values and moral standards of our society and that had generated significant concern among various segments of the public has been canceled. It is absolutely out of the question that this group will come to our province for such an event.
I mean, I think what's really disappointing is that we spend a lot of our times as gay people really trying to find safe spaces, and going on this cruise is about as safe as it's supposed to get, right? And we were excited to go to new places and potentially experience that safe space in places like Turkey and in
I'm
Egypt.
so confused. Like, what the fuck do they mean safe space? They're acting like they're being slaughtered on the streets in the United States. Like, how many more times do I have to walk into a fucking Starbucks and see this gay ass flag? Walmart, everywhere. I'm starting to see more gay flags and trans flags than I am seeing our fucking country's flag. What do they mean we need a safe space? What the fuck are we talking about? It's so irritating. It is.
That's the answer. It's just power.
Well, I guess you're speaking of a power bottom. Is that correct, Phoenix?
That is correct, Greg. That is correct. $10,000 bet that these folks here, guaranteed, have been railing on this country forever about how oppressive it is here, all this other bullshit. And again,
let's import some people, Phoenix?
Yeah, let's get them to. You want free Palestine? Hey, let's get you there, my friends. Let's bring you there.
So how do you think, what's amazing about this here? Let's play the rest of this, because he's going to turn into the ultimate victim here in a second, and liberator, if you will.
Like Turkey and in Egypt, where it is obviously very difficult to be a gay.
Let me actually back this up just a second, because he
wants to backing it up too.
Yeah, he wants to change the world.
Essentially experience that safe space in places like Turkey and in Egypt, where it is obviously very difficult to be a gay person in those countries.
The cruise was then...
They wanted to arrive, like, this is what he saw in his head. He saw himself as George Washington crossing the Potomac, about to free all the gay oppression in Turkey right here, just chest out right there, like, as about to change the world. And Turkey was like, nah, dog, we ain't having that nonsense.
I don't even understand this as a story. Like, it's like these people don't seem to understand. Like, yes, there's other cultures, and other cultures don't accept it. It's like going to a party that says you've got to wear a suit, and I come there in a fucking sweater and sweatpants, and I just expect that everyone needs to cater to me. No, my guy. Sure. I'm sorry. Your narcissism, for the first time, I guess, in your sad, pathetic life, has finally been checked. So I don't even know why we're complaining about this. This is
true.
It's even more than that, because I guarantee you that, like, if they were just gay and they didn't specifically go on a let's talk about being gay all the time cruise, and they just on a regular ass cruise, they wouldn't get stopped at the gate for being gay. Like, nobody would even know about them being gay.
Correct.
People could probably tell, but it's not going to be like, very, very in your face about it. And they wouldn't have this problem. But they specifically were like, let's go on a cruise specifically about dick, man, butt.
Well, they show up in their bright pink outfits, wearing their little thongs and stuff. Like, what do you expect?
So fucking weird, bro. I hate seeing these fucking pride parades. There was actually leaked footage of a pride parade that happened somewhere in the United States. I posted about it on my Twitter, where these motherfuckers have their dicks out in a park around children. They're even shaking hands with children, like 8 to 12-year-old children, with their cocks hanging out, teaching about gay acceptance and gay pride. It's psychosexual shit. Like, your sexual identity should not be your entire personality. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. It's pedophilic 100%. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever looked into the sexual assault, sexual harassment rate of gay couples to their adoptive children, but the number is staggeringly high. It's in 1 of 3 gay couples that adopt a child are going to sexually assault it. And I think that number is fucking staggering. I had to see Asmongold's reaction to that news as well. It's not good. And the fact that we're just saying it's the best thing ever, it's just stop this shit. Can we please go back to normal?
Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Obviously, you'd have the same problem if they were straight and they were doing the exact same thing with, like, a straight thing, right? Like, yeah, if you were being naked and trying to shake the hands of kids and, like, I love putting my dick in pussy, and you did, like, the same thing, but, like,
it's
to
weird,
kids,
right?
It's weird. Yeah, that's what I mean.
That was my high school yearbook quote, Leaf.
I would like to say, like, the straight adoption sexual assault rate on their children is already way too high as well. It's 1 in 50, 2%. I already think that 1 in 50 is crazy. Going from 1 in 50 to 1 in 3, I'm sorry, bro. Like, that shit needs to be fucking banned. Absolutely not.
What's amazing though is as I think of this, I thought there was a video I saw where this guy was at a New York Pride parade and he was asking the gay men there how many partners they've had, and he's like, they're like, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000.
Jesus.
You know, like, so it's just one of those things where they just stick their dick into anything that moves, and like, it's unnerving to hear that. Like, you wonder why disease is so rampant. It's like, well, yeah, dude, because you're just sticking your dick in anything that has cheeks, you know?
Yep.
But here's the thing about this is that this actually kind of gets worse for them.
The cruise was then rerouted to Egypt, but at the last minute, the port was also canceled without any explanation.
Dude, this can't be real, dude. This has got to be a joke.
No, this is real. This is very real.
Any explanation?
We thought that it would be a great opportunity for those people in those countries to also experience what it's like outside of in the rest of the world, where people can be free and be celebrated for who they are.
Think about what he just said there. We thought it would be great. Yes, exactly. How narcissistic can you possibly be where you say, we thought it would be great if we could just expose our gayness to everybody else in other parts of the world because of how great we are and how behind they are. Did somebody say behind? Sorry.
In a statement, Atlantis Events said in part, they hope this is an isolated incident and to return in the future. They also hope Egypt and Turkey will welcome all guests without conditions or prejudice.
I think it's definitely sort of taken a bit of the magic away, if I can explain it in that way, because it started off with such a high and everyone being so excited to be together and see people.
We were so excited about talking about being gay. What a boring fucking talk.
I am curious to see if they had this big gay parade, like this big gay party, if they would accept a group of MAGA people to come on board to come to their party.
Yep.
I guess they wouldn't, huh? Interesting. Interesting.
Yep.
You know, I wonder if this is tied to you were talking about the statistics with gay couples and adopting kids. I wonder if this has to do with the lack of self-control. Right, because the lack of self-control, as you said, like over 1,000 partners, right? You have a lack of self-control there, right? Like, because if you constantly are told, "Oh, just be you, do the thing in public, be out and proud," and you just keep telling people that, you actually lose your ability of self-control the more that you fail to self-control, right? So I wonder if that's what it is. It's like, you know, then they go on to adopt a kid and they don't have the self-control necessary for that, right? And then the sexual urge takes over. I wonder if that's related. You know,
TECTONE, you were talking about this. This was a pride parade in Toronto. This was last year. This is like, what are we even doing here?
Yeah, Leaflet said this has to be fake. Well, I want to show them another clip that is so unfucking believable. Oh, this is okay. By the way, Greg, I sent you a DM of something else you should check out on the same subject matter. But yeah, these gay pride parades are fucking disgusting. It's quite literally just allowing people to go out and be sexual perverts. Expose themselves to children. And I'll be real, I think that a lot of these people who host these parades need to be in jail. It's disgusting. No kids should be allowed to see that, especially on public property. What the fuck are we doing? It's not empowering. It's quite literally sexual harassment.
Yeah.
When did the idea of public indecency stop being a thing? You know, where you could just walk around naked. Like, that was always just like, you would throw people in the slammer if somebody was walking down the street with their ass cheeks hanging out, and now people got their ding-a-lings flopping around, and it's like, oh, I'm celebrating my expression. What? Okay.
Yeah, it's when we accepted that, and we tied the disapproval of sexual degeneracy to the disapproval of gay people in general. That's what it was. Is when we made them the same thing. That if you say like, hey, that's degenerate, fucking stop doing that. Oh, you hate us because we're gay. And then everyone, you're right. I'm so sorry. That's your culture. That's what happened.
Yep.
Here's that video.
The correct answer is fine. Then I hate you. You can't do this. I don't have to fucking tell you.
So this video you're about to see, people thought was a parody video. No, the Toronto police actually posted this. So this is a real video you were about to see.
Okay.
Contacted by the Crown at the Ontario Court of Justice to assist with the case that.
I'm sorry. Let's just look at his title for a second. Toronto Police 2S LGBTQ plus liaison officer. That's an actual title that was created. Wow.
That means two souls, by the way. 2S means two souls.
Which
that
is fake, by the way. That's fake.
Sure.
If you look into the idea behind that, it was actually 100% manufactured. It's not like a actual Native American thing.
I believe it. I'm not surprised that the same people who were trying to normalize MAPS, minor attracted persons, aka pedophiles, also are using made up lingo that they got indoctrinated into believing is real.
The real quick history behind that is basically a bunch of like liberals got together and they saw it in a dream.
Stop.
Yeah, that's actually what you can look into it. Like Malcolm over on Basecamp has an entire episode on it.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds totally honest and not dishonest at all. This is great. It comes back to the feelings thing. Let's see what this liaison has to say.
Well, don't assume.
Oh,
you said
sorry,
this guy. Yeah, no assuming.
Yes.
Contacted by the Crown.
By the way, I got 10-1 odds. This guy is a drag queen. Just
at the Ontario Court of Justice to assist with the case that they had. So they asked me to reach out to the victim and make sure she's safe and take her home.
He drove me home in the fabulous Pride SUV.
Good God.
Oh my God.
Yep. This is where we're at, guys.
Okay.
That's a man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry. That was a bad time to take a sip of water right there.
And take her home.
He drove me home in the fabulous Pride SUV.
Stop.
And as he was driving me home, we reached a stoplight.
Look at that!
What?
Individual.
Canadian tax dollars, everybody.
Oh gosh. Let's see.
In a pickup truck came up to us.
A transgender cop car. Look at that.
Okay, I've actually seen this video here. Okay, yep. This is like,
wow.
Are you guys cops, or you just identify as cops? That's none of your business, and I'm hands-free, so there's nothing you can do. I'm just asking you a question, Sergeant. Are you cops, or you identify as cops? I have no idea. That reality doesn't exist anymore, right?
Oh my God.
Part of me was shocked, but part of me was not shocked. I am
spectacular.
Yes.
They asked for it. Like, look, this would never have happened if they just weren't like, by the way, we're in this cop car and we're gay. Like, it's never happened.
Right. Had they not literally drawn attention to it. By the way, I think this flag is out of date, and this person is being extremely homophobic right here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
True.
I'm a trans woman. I've been transitioning for 8 years. I get harassed.
He's doing a horrible job.
Yeah.
Can we just like look at this person here? Here in the big old fake man boobs. He's got like not real cleavage down here. Just a guy trying to shove his shit together to have a little bit of cleavage here.
Yeah.
And this is okay. This is going to sound pretty harsh, and this is like. But
not
take it for
enough.
what it is. I know. Is this a white guy?
I think
right. Well, I think they're like Spanish or something, and then just spray tan the living shit out of themselves.
Yeah,
they do not look
transracial.
black.
Transracial.
Okay. Because that's so transracial, transsexual, trans everything, right?
Transformer.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Well, good for them. They them, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're already on this topic, did you guys see the guy who got fired from Chili's?
I have not.
No.
Yes, I
No,
think
what is
I
this?
have,
Oh,
yes.
what?
Okay, let's check this out. This guy.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay. This guy got fired from Chili's, and you'll never guess why.
I just want to thank everybody for reaching out. All of the comments, the messages, everyone tagging your lawyer friends, sending me messages. I appreciate it. This is a really weird time. I did not wake up this morning, expecting to be a warrior in this culture war fight. But God puts us in positions that we don't really understand at the time. But one thing I know is that I'm not gonna let this go. This is wrong. This is an injustice. This is flat out bullshit that anybody even has to put up with this at work, much less get fired for doing nothing other than calling their coworker by their government name. I have never been fired from a job ever in my life before. I have never been asked to quit, resign. I have never been asked to resign. I've never been fired, period, ever. I've never been written up at a job. I have never been reprimanded, disciplined at any job. I have no disciplinary record at any job. And I got fired for the first time today.
So he dead named somebody?
Correct.
He dead named somebody by their legal name and got fired.
Yes.
It's they didn't even change the name, so it's not even real, right? Because you can do that, you can just change your name. So like they didn't even go that far. So
I mean, this is just crazy. Like, what's the point of even talking to one of these people because you have no idea what's going to set them off? I'm going to be completely honest. You know, I was at a kitchen. It's one of those things that sell things for kitchens, like spatulas and shit. I don't know what that store's called, but there was
You mean Williams Sonoma?
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there was a transgender worker and I just waited for the other lady to come back. That way I could buy this shit from them, because it really is in a reality where you don't know what's going to set these people off in normal day-to-day conversations. And I think that's fucking ridiculous. This guy lost his job because he called them by their government name. That is fucking outrageous.
Oh, we haven't even got to what their new name is.
Okay.
This is going to be great. And by the way, we actually have a video of him getting fired here.
No shot.
A follow-up video. So here, let's play this out.
For doing the high crime of calling my coworker, whose name is Madeline, by her name, which is Madeline.
Guess what? Okay, everybody gets one guess. Everybody gets one guess. What do you think Madeline's new name is?
Lynn.
Sephiroth.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Matt.
Okay. Phoenix?
Yeah, I'll say Max.
Okay. Blabs, have you seen this?
I have not. I'm gonna guess it's either something like Matt or Max or something insane, right? And it's gonna be like Shanae.
Well, here we go. Let's find out.
And not referring to her as her chosen name, which is Fish.
Yeah, there it is.
I was close with Shanae.
Fish.
I hate this so much because I have someone in my life who has done the same thing. I no longer talk to this person. I'm not going to say what their new name is, but it is also a random fucking animal. And it's like, what the fuck happened to you, dude? And I will tell you what happened to them. They played too much Genshin fucking Impact, and then they got fucking indoctrinated by the trans community that has completely taken over the anime gacha space. It's embarrassing, bro. It's so disgusting. Fish. What are we doing?
Well, if
Maybe
somebody
she's
says,
describing her smell or something. I don't know.
"Oh boy, Blabs. Oh boy."
Fish. Fish. I'm too old to. I'm just getting too old to. And I'm at a point in my life where like I'm not participating in that shit anymore. Like I don't care. I'll put my foot down, and I'm just not participating in it. And nobody can make me. Nobody's going to shame me into participating in it. You're not going to force me by controlling my money. You'll never get another job. People are telling me, I'm never going to get another job because of it. You will never shame me or force me into changing who the fuck I am.
True.
He should have changed his name to the N-word and have everyone have to call him
that. Yep. Absolute patriot.
This guy's not alone, because what's happened here, and think about what he just said. People are telling him he's never going to have another job because he won't lie to this person.
Yep.
Because he won't lie about it. And what's happened here is that he was fine with it. He was playing the game for such a long time, and then now he's been radicalized, quote unquote radicalized. Now he's woken up. And what this has done is that this has pissed off not just him, but many, many other people. And you want to know why people don't play the game? It's because you were forcing people. Like, you ever talk to a kid? You ever talk to a kid and be like, games are fun, right? But if I go to my daughter and I say, hey, listen, we're going to play Sorry today, and you're going to play Sorry, and you're going to like it. And you know what? You know what she would do? She would hate playing Sorry. But She has to play sorry. She has to play Scrabble. We're playing Scrabble today, and you're going to do it every day. You're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to firm Scrabble, right? She would hate it. And that's what's happened here, is that this has been pushed over the edge. And this guy who, let's just call a spade, the book by its cover right here, this guy looks like one of those guys who would be a total champion of this, right?
Yep, he does.
You know, and he has been since radicalized here. We could play the last couple of minutes here, but let's actually see the
Normalized.
details. What's that?
I wanted to correct you. You said radicalized. I wanted to say normalized.
Well, correct. You're right. You're right, Phoenix. You're 100% right. Here, people have screenshotted the actual report here, and this is what it said. Wes continued to call TM Fish by her dead name,
Jesus.
even though he was requested to stop by TM and management. He refused to call her by her preferred name and used her government name instead, to the point she was physically unable to continue her shift.
These people are pathetic. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. Jesus Christ.
That's so bad.
I have not seen this yet. This just came across my timeline. Watch the moment a man got fired at Chili's in Louisiana for not calling a female by a preferred name Fish. Right here. Let's see where this goes. This is only a minute long.
This any or all informal and or formal collective discussions. I just put this today for a critical. I'm not going to go back and put anything else. These are specifically which policy violations or performance gaps have led to this discussion. Violation of Brinker's anti-harassment and inclusion policy, discrimination/harassment. That's what it's titled.
Do you hear what he's saying? It's the harassment and inclusion policy at Brinker's. Brinker's owns Chili. It's a giant restaurant chain here. So by him not calling her by her preferred name, the name that she wishes she was called, which once again is Fish, he got written up and terminated because of this.
Can I ask you a question, Craig?
Yes, Tectone, yes.
You have kids, right?
I do.
How are because I'm a guy who wants to be a dad.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know your kids are safe from staying away from this shit and getting their brains completely washed?
Dude, you don't.
Did you guys hear about Malcolm's new thing for this?
No.
He's releasing like a little like device that has AI on it, and what it does is you can put it in like a stuffed toy, and it records everything that they say in the classroom, basically, and then it will report to you if they are brainwashing your kid.
That's amazing. That's fucking amazing.
Nice. Well, you wonder what the surveillance laws looks like with that.
Can I add to that real quick, Tectone? Like,
yes.
I am not a parent, but here would be like I imagine if I was a parent, what I would instill in them.
I'm gonna have to homeschool.
Oh, well, it's honestly, if you absolutely give your kids self-esteem, people who fall victim to this shit are weak. They're usually very, very weak who look for the crowd. I was always someone who saw the crowd and went the other way because I want fucking nothing to do with that fucking mainstream bullshit. So it's just like, as long as they've got self-esteem, then they're always going to stand up for themselves. They'll always call out like, nah, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. So if you give them those values, at the very least, you may not be able to get them away from it, but at least it'll be their choice. It'll be their actual choice, as opposed to falling victim to just needing to be part of the crowd, quote unquote cool, whatever the hell it is. That's probably what I would instill in my kids. It's the best answer I got.
No, you're not wrong, Phoenix. And by that, when Tech asks, like, how can you avoid this? You can't. It is literally, when all this was going on at its height in 2021, 2022, my kids were in elementary school, and and people say there was no kid who identified as a cat. Oh no, there was a kid who identified as a cat in elementary school. And you know what it stems from? It stems from their parents being fucking wackadoos. Yeah. And being just like not caring what their kids are doing, giving them untethered access to the internet, to where they're going down and getting TikTok brain and all that stuff. So yes, you're right, Phoenix. You build your kids up to have the confidence to not be weighed down and to buy into all this nonsense. And that's what's happened with this guy. This guy just has had enough over here, and he's getting consequences. By the way, we'll probably, do we have another Bud Light situation on its hands when it comes to Chili's? I don't know, but Chili's is definitely under the microscope, and I think they're going to need to say something about this because this has millions of views over on X. I want to play this out to see if there's anything else in this.
And detail the specific incident or behavior that had occurred. West continued to call TM Fish by her dead name, even though he was requested.
What the hell's TM mean? Trans male? Like
Technical
legit question.
machine.
Like trademark? Did Fish trademark their name? Like going in?
So.
Fish
TM.
Jesus.
Requested to stop by TM and management. We refused to call her by her
territory manager.
Government name instead.
Oh, thank you.
She was physically unable to continue her shift.
Okay. She was physically unable to continue her shift.
I love how this guy like laughs at this. He says, the manager over here, physically unable to finish her shift.
Okay. She was physically unable to continue her shift because I called her Madeline 4 times. Heard that.
And then specific action changes is just a termination. This is the final PPW.
Beautiful. Yes, please send that. Print it.
Notice how they can't even look them in the fucking eye.
Yep.
They can't
the thing
even.
Is, everybody knows it's bullshit. Everybody knows this is bullshit. Nobody actually believes this shit. But the problem is they don't feel safe telling the truth. And that is how the majority of the internet and the majority of the world works. Nobody actually thinks you can cut your penis off as a man and turn into a woman. But they know it's not safe for them to fucking say that. So they won't. And we're tired of it. We're so fucking tired of it. And I'm going to say shout outs to Elon Musk for actually buying Twitter so we can all say that we're fucking tired of it because we used to not be able to say it.
True. Legendary action.
Yep.
Well, that's when Twitter immediately became a right-wing cesspool, if you will, right?
Jesus. It makes me, this isn't even content. You know, a lot of people, they go on there and they're like, oh man, I'm so angry. This shit disgusts me. It is, I cannot tell you how much I am concerned about raising kids in this environment where gay acceptance is not taught. It's gay promotion. It's being put on a pedestal. It is being taught as the cool thing that you must do if you want to be awesome. And it's like, damn, when I was a kid, you know, I used to think I was fucking Goku. I used to think I could do the Kamehameha. I was the legendary Super Saiyan. And God forbid somebody told me I can't fly like the Saiyans, or I probably would have jumped off a fucking roof. You know, it's like you can't be telling people you can be anything you want to be. You're not a fucking cat. You're not a fucking dog. You're not a woman. Jesus. It is so scary, dude. It really makes me want to isolate, be in a fucking cave and fucking lock this shit down so I don't lose my fucking kid to some ridiculous shit they're being promoted in school for. It's nuts.
Push harder. No, you can't retreat. You have to push way harder.
I know. And that's what I push as hard. The amount of transphobia I push out on my Twitter, bro. Hey, we are getting it done. We are trying to. Hey, I am tired of this shit. Holy fuck!
I have a legit question, and this is like, I feel like this guy could have easily played an Uno reverse card in this situation where he came out and what he should have done before he was fired was actually said that he was trans and that he was being fired for transphobia. They were being transphobic to him because he could identify however he wants, right?
Yep. He identified as an employee of Chili's.
Yeah, at any time. Like the Uno flip card should have been played, and I'm waiting for this to be played. But this goes back to, nobody will take that seriously because he was a white guy, right? And white guys are bad in today's society.
White people are bad. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is very true. Phoenix, way to go.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. We have been going on and on about this, and I have more topics to discuss. Which
can I just add something real quick?
Yes, Phoenix.
As a bunch of, and I hate the word, but as a bunch of influencers, or find a better word for that, whatever, that title, right? Everyone's got very large audiences. And one of the things I think is critical for, I will say, our side, for lack of a better word, is that a lot of the people in our audiences feel alone because they're watching the world spin out of control. And so what they do is they retreat because they don't know what to do, understandably. And so they look to people like us and other people similar to us as some kind of guidance. And one of the things that I would request from everybody is not only do we facilitate that meeting place for people to come together and feel normal for a second, but we also have to encourage them to do the same as well. A lot of these people feel powerless, and we have to make sure that we remind them, my dude, you are extremely powerful. The only reason why we're here is because so many of us fell victim to the idea that we were powerless.
Yep.
And so we need to instill on them the idea like, no. Each and every one of you has the power. Everyone, for this guy, that's not a micro move. What he did here is a huge move. And look at everyone starting to encourage him and thank him and rally behind him. Every single one of you has the ability to affect change in the tiniest of way. Doesn't matter, because that builds momentum. And we want to keep seeing more and more momentum. Never let go of this. Never let down. Keep gaining ground. Never retreat. Keep pushing forward. And if you need a push, then fucking push with the power of a fucking 1,000 storms. Because I'm done with this shit. And I know the only way to win is to keep powering through this as opposed to going, I'm out. No. Guys, it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward.
True.
Yep.
I be that guy.
Social media guy, can you please clip that and make sure that glory, hallelujah is behind what Phoenix was saying right there? A super inspirational speech right there from Phoenix. Thank you for that. All right, real quick before we move on to our next story, and once again we have a lot of supers. I will read every single one of them after Leaflet and Leaflet and TECTONE are gone. But just know we appreciate any and all support. Blabs, if you wouldn't mind, make sure you are calculating them.
That's what I asked you at the start.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant just starring them on the back end over here.
I don't know how I can calculate them if you're going to bring them up afterwards and they're going to be duplicated. You're right. So.
Well, just okay. All right. Well, we'll do our best.
You have like
if I can help you, Blabs, let me know.
Well, I can't clear anything, and so I don't know how I can calculate it.
Well,
pull them up again afterwards.
Farts.
If you have a list, you can use AI to just parse it.
I don't have a list.
Well, we're gonna use some AI for sure. All right, but before we get to some of those supers and get an update on our Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future, I'm sitting in a hotel room right now. Going to be on Timcast tonight. Very excited to let you guys know that I am there. I'll be on Rumble, and guess what? Rumble Wallet has sponsored this episode of Side Scrollers, which is great. On the right-hand side of your screen, there's a QR code. TECTONE uses it. We use it over here. It's Rumble Wallet. If you guys haven't yet, scan the QR code. Check it out for yourself. I saw that Tech actually is offering $20 to everybody who signs up. I do. Congratulations on that. For us today, we have $10 for you to use. So scan our QR code over there and check it out for yourself. And then what I would love for you to do is I would love for you to use that $10. Go to TECTONE stream and use it on him.
Yes!
Make sure you that's right.
Do that!
Download. And all you guys with the $20 on TECTONEs, come over to us and use it on us. There's the universal card right there.
Smart.
But first you got to download the app. You scan the QR code, it'll take you directly to the App Store. You can download it for yourself. Then you use the promo code Scrollers10 to claim your $10, and you can check it out. And then use it on any Rumble supporter you want. Once again, there's a long-term vision with Rumble Wallet, and that is meant to be a PayPal alternative. We love alternatives here at Side Scrollers, and that is what we're building over here. That is what Rumble is building with Rumble Wallet. And here's the best part about them giving you that $10. They can't take it back. It's your money. Unlike the bank where you put money in the bank and all of a sudden they go, hey, we don't like what you said on that podcast. You can't have your money back. No. Rumble can't do that because it's your money and you can use it over on TECTONE stream or whoever else's stream you want. That's awesome. So once again, scan the QR code, use the promo code Scrollers10. That is like Side Scrollers. And then the numbers 10 to claim your $10 to use Rumble Wallet. It's been a great partner for us, and we greatly appreciate them. Once again, they support us, so please consider supporting Rumble Wallet. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's go and move on from the depths of West Virginia over here. I All right, real quick, I do need to get a couple of these supers real fast, including Marmalin, who came in. I saw Marmalin. Where was that? I missed it. It was another 50. But Gold Soul Ninja came in with 20. It says Pirates has failed me. Terminator was scrapped. Now Star Wars was silenced. The conditions are perfect where fate can't be denied for Lord of the Rings. Back to the Future is wow. And it's for Turbo. Gold Soul Ninja, that cuts to the heart right there, man. Ram says, if you guys have Techie on with Kirsha, the showdown you choose should be one of them, which would die first to a Jello cup. Yeah, what was that about?
Because he choked on Jello, didn't you?
I just didn't have a spoon, so I had to suck it out, and it was hard. That's all it was, man.
Sounds like you need to be making your way on a cruise there, TECTONE.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully we have a Baldy and Blue Voldemort on side scrollers. Thank you very much. That's 10 for Back to the Future right there. That's awesome. We have Hyena First says, the people who say I identify as is usually a form of escapism, depending on what their identity is. It can tell whether or not they are wanting acceptance and boundaries or total freedom. Thank you, Hyena, for your great support.
Play like a tabletop game. You can be whatever you want.
I hear there's a great RPG online that you can play if you want to escape. Is there something that Leaf that you wanted to?
RPG.angelsword.com. It's a tabletop game that I work on, and it's doesn't have all of the dumb stuff and wheelchair dungeons from Dungeons and Dragons.
I as a wheelchair champion myself, I'm actually quite offended right now. Leaf, that's right. Haxley came in and says, did they misgender the fish in the report? If it's a trans male, is probably a he him. Good point. I think that was the idea. Yeah, in the report itself, I think they said she. When wow, that's a grounds for lawsuit. Transphobic. Yeah. The Critical Catastrophe came in with $25. Says, guess I'm not eating at Chili's again. Well, it's a shame because I actually very much like Chili's lunch. They're like $10.99. It's a great deal. Just saying. That's cut to the heart. Marmalin says, by the way, all my supers, the 100 before this to Back to the Future. Also, as Phoenix said, if your culture is purely sexual degeneracy, yeah, I don't want that anymore in society. Sorry. Right. I'm with you on that, Marmalin. Thank you very much. Let's get a quick update, Phoenix. And once again, there's a ton of support. This is going to change dramatically. But Phoenix, where are we with Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future?
I just have one quick question. He said that it comes out to 100. I only saw that as 50, so that's the 50.
So Marmalin did 100 before.
Yes, he's donated $150 freaking dollars today.
Oh, so I need to add 100 to this. I missed
No, it's because he's saying his previous super chats that he didn't say was for Lord of the Rings.
Got you. Yes. All right, so I am adding
Normally
150.
we don't count that, Marmalin, by the way, but we'll have you as an exception.
Yes, because Marmalin's the man. All right, what do we got there, Phoenix?
So, all right, here we go. It is 842 Lord of the Rings to 210 Back to the Future. Franchise battle.
The comeback has begun, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel it right now. Back to the Future is going to make the comeback. TECTONE does not look very pleased with that idea at all.
I'm also kind of freaking out because I just realized that Phoenix's background's a green screen, and that makes me angry because I thought it was real this entire time.
No, I am actually really here. This is all very real. It's 100% real. As is my little dog Peepers. Look at little Peepers. Fly Peepers.
Oh, that's wonderful. Occasionally an eagle will fly in, which is great. You should hear the sound effects when it comes in. It's great, man. It's like we have our own little you remember when you played whoa, there he is. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'll get him right on my arm right there. There it is. Let freedom ring. There you go. All right, that's back up.
Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate that. It's kind of like when you were playing Mortal Kombat back in the day, and then the guy would pop in from the corner and go toasty, except now it's an eagle. Or right. We should definitely incorporate that in the show in some way, shape, or form.
Toasty?
Toasty, yeah. Dan Forden
always thought he said Yahtzee.
No, it was Toasty. Toasty? Okay. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for shattering your entire your entire life right there.
Later.
Don't do that, TECTONE. Don't do that.
I'm trans, so it's sorry. Anyways.
Oh, Well, you're part of the 47%. That's
yeah,
what
I am.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. I promised sluts on the show, and I'm delivering here. Blabs was very excited for this. The run sheet simply just says, Miley Cyrus is a slut.
Hassan Piker! That's a quote.
Oh, that's a quote from Hassan Piker.
Yeah, he says, I always knew that Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, is a dirty little slut.
Oh, well, confirmed. Check it out right here. This courtesy of some interview she did. Let's check it out.
I kept dressing or acting a certain way. My relationships fell apart. No one wanted to date me because they didn't want to be with a woman. That sexual expression part was not for them. It was like shared with the world. So like guys, when I would try to date, when I was dating or who I was engaged at the time, that didn't work out because I was sharing a part of myself that men wanted to be saved for them only. And the fact that I would, pose nude or dance in very little clothes or show my body was making them feel like I was taking something away that was meant to be for them.
Well, yeah, because it is. Obviously.
Leaf is literally laughing at this.
It's just like, how did this happen? Where like the most obvious thing is like you say the most obvious thing, and it's like, huh? What? Right? It's like I have no idea. Like what?
I had sex with 10,000 men, and for some reason that's deterring other men from wanting to have sex with me. And I just don't really understand what's going on with the world these days.
Man.
I don't know what I would do if I was in the dating sphere at this point. Like if I was 25 years old, or let's just say 20 years old, and I was going out and dating, and like that's got to be an early question, right? Like how many do, like it's got to come up in some way, shape, or form, right? And you probably have a pretty good idea early on, based off of how aggressive or easy she is, right? But I can't imagine like having to deal with all of those hurdles. And by other hurdles, I mean dicks in the vagina of the girl I'm dating. I'm not on board with that. Never have been. That's she's saying that like you said, she's saying that like she was surprised or something, Well,
you can usually tell how many women a man has slept with by how their pussy looks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you just got to tell from pussy damage. If the guys go in too dry, it'll bring some of the inner pussy into the outer, and then you can tell by the the flappage.
Now we know. Thanks, TECTONE. Appreciate it. Yes, Phoenix over here knowing exactly what's going on.
That is actually correct.
Yep.
That's right. There is some breaking news here, actually. This is good. Men don't want to date media whores here. This is, thank you from Fail Zero over on X. This is Miley Cyrus, if you recall, going up on what's his face.
So fucking gross.
And there is your Ozempic.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I don't think she was on Ozempic. She had facial surgery, 1000%.
Either way,
she's a bag of dicks.
Either
way,
Star Wars too.
Yep.
Roger.
Here's a great one. Stop being insecure. They may have her body, but you have her heart. Oh my God!
Wow.
Bro. Shut up! I hate when they say, "Yeah, you may be able to see my asshole for $5 on the internet, but you got the real thing, baby." Oh my God, you're still a whore, bro. Oh my God.
It's a good test of self-control too, right?
Mm-hmm.
If like they aren't like that, then you can tell that they'll have self-control in other things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, the sexualization of women has to stop, even in sporting events. Did you guys see the new broadcast guidelines for women's athletics have been released? Check this out. To crack down on camera angles and slow motion replays that, quote, sexualize athletes. The guideline highlights shots broadcasters are urged to avoid. This is good. This is bad.
This is the most unfeminist thing ever, because I thought they wanted women to get paid more from sports.
Yep.
I actually have an unpopular take on this.
Right.
If you wouldn't film a guy in the same sport in the same position, should you be doing it for the women though?
I have a reply.
I know you always
I have
do,
a reply.
but like,
Okay, continue.
because then obviously you're gonna say that no one's gonna watch the women's sports.
Nope, that's not at all what I was going to say.
But that's true.
Not even close.
No,
I want
we're-
all men covered. I want their arms covered. I want everything covered because a woman is not necessarily going to be looking for those kind of angles. They're going to look at his arms. They're going to look at his shoulders. That also can't be shown.
But what if they're wearing the exact same outfit? So for like swimming, right? They have those long things that covers their thighs up to like their arms. Sometimes they even do like the full suits or whatever. And it's one cameraman showing the girl's butt, and then the guy's angle is different. Is that fair?
I'm just saying that women and men sexualize different things. So that angle would not mean anything to them, and they would find it weird. They're not like let me get this upshot of his ass. They don't really care about that. So I think that all swimmers need to wear a winter coat when they're on the swim team, and they should swim in full, actual, total body armor. This is all ridiculous.
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna film one, then probably just film them all the same angle. That's what I would respond with.
In professional wrestling, they do the exact same angles. Setting up for a power bomb, they got to get a dude straight up, fully bent over in the crotch. You see his whole ass. You're like right the fuck in there. Then you flip him over, and then the guy's cock is in the other guy's face, and then he slams him on the fucking ground. When it's a dude, you're like, oh, it's a badass move. And then when like it's a woman taking that move, it's like, oh, dude, I need to come, So it's like, these are the same angles, but we all react differently, of course.
I think Phoenix has a really good point here with the difference in the gays. Yeah, I agree.
You know what's amazing? As you guys were talking, I was actually looking at the report that they put out here. It's called Raising the Bar. And what I thought about this, my first thought as I was scrolling down through this entire report here, is that the two main people behind this are white dudes. Just a couple white guys who isn't this the people that they hate, right? Is the white guys who are coming up with these
Don't you remember,
ideas?
was it like last year or whatever, they were saying there needs to be more camera women in sports
Well,
or just in general?
I'm glad you brought that up there, Blas, because at the bottom here, you can see all the people that contributed to this here. By the way, this is primarily for track and field over here. But if you look at the people who contributed over here, Elsa, Claire, Hannah, Crystal, Kim,
So a lot
Liz.
of women.
Yes.
I don't see the problem then, what they were saying like a year ago.
What's that?
Well, because there was the whole argument saying it needs to be more camera operators or camera women, they were calling it like a year or two ago for sports and other stuff. And it's like, well, clearly not really, because they're all right there and they're mostly women. So
This is what's amazing here. Like, you're just not supposed to show a woman at all. From
I don't
behind.
get that.
You can't show another woman hugging another woman. Like maybe. Yeah, you know what? I am going to do this. Okay. How about we not focus on the camera people, and maybe we focus in on their swimsuit up their ass while they're doing the high jump. That is a compromise. The guys are wearing shorts. Okay, the women wear shorts. Right. Go ahead. Wear the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Maybe not change the
angles,
entire television production.
Have you guys?
Same
When's the last time you guys went to a gym?
9 years ago.
A couple days ago.
So I'm sure as an avid gym goer, you would understand that women have been tricked into wearing softcore pornography outfits in order to think that that's what they need to wear to lift. I mean,
yes.
Every single girl is wearing these fucking booty shorts with the scrunch to make sure they perfectly encapsulate the ass crack right up the middle, and then they have the elastic bands meant to perfectly shape their ass. And it's like, what do I need to do? And an elastic band on the front to shape my cock? Or why do women have to wear these fucking things to work out? Oh, because it's empowering. No, bro. You just got brainwashed by fucking weirdos who think that, they wanted to push the propaganda that women need to be naked to do anything physical. They don't. But that's where we're at.
And I'm just tired of all this. I'm just tired because listen, women sexualize men in different ways. As an artist, I could say, I don't like the fact that you're looking at my actors in a sexual way. They're supposed to be characters. Stop saying they're hot. Stop having fantasies about them. Don't do that. This is a character, and you should treat them as such. Fuck off, everybody.
Yep.
Listen, we're animals. Unfortunately, good or bad, we find things attractive or we don't. Move on. This is not hurting anyone. whatever. It's exhausting. Because again, to show me a woman that hasn't done that with an actor, I'll wait, and I will wait here all day for women to not say that absolutely. Ooh, they're hot, and talk about how hot they are. No, that's a character, madame. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to do that. That's a character. It's just all bullshit. It's all performative nonsense.
Well, yes, this is all fake. Now, question here, as I was watching this, is this problematic too? The fact that as she's running, she has these two things right over her tits, right?
And look how no one gives a shit about the old squinty over there. No one gives a shit, right? Hideous. Looks like a dude.
Is this a problematic angle? The fact that she's doing high jump? And
of course.
Is this seen as problematic? You know, this is just finding problems that don't exist to try to solve them.
And even if they do, who cares?
There's other problems to fix
it's
first.
Just who cares?
Phoenix, you're
That's
hurt.
all I'm saying.
Phoenix, can you imagine how many lives this is going to save?
It sure
These
is.
are all the ones that saved the freaking immortals from the MCU.
And you want to know the best part is like, you know how much a guy would love to hear that? Like how much they would like, oh my God, like someone found me hot. Like they were just doing their sports thing, but the fact that women went like, holy shit, did you see the arms on that guy? They would love this. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Move on. Next topic.
You know what it probably is, though? It's probably not even, like, is it really those women that are upset? Or is it, like, a bunch of people in a boardroom or whatever that are like, well, guys don't look at me like that, so I hate this.
I've never known an attractive woman ever that was not thrilled with the fact that they were fucking attractive and people looked at them. I don't.
Okay.
I've seen ugly people be upset about this shit.
Makes me
Ugly
feel
inside
bad.
and out.
So I actually know, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here. There is some women I know who are very frustrated where they are attempting to do completely normal things, right?
Mhm.
And they're streaming on their, they're playing like, like Dark Souls on the fucking PC. They're fully covered. They're wearing pants. They're wearing shirts. And they played Dark Souls for 8 hours on stream. And what their top clip of the day was, they stood up out of their chair.
Tough shit.
No,
Tough shit.
Well,
And feel
agree.
the need to monetize that if you'd like. If not, then really, here's at the end of the day, oh no, what happened here is that men found me attractive and I can't just play my... Who gives a shit?
Do you know what I have to say to that? How fucking lucky are you? Do you know how hard it is for a clip for side scrollers to get any traction online? Like, because we're just a bunch of dudes sitting around. Like, God, I wish I could stand up and go viral. God, I wish that was the case.
Sure.
Like, how fucking lucky.
But I can understand some women who are frustrated, who are
Why?
sitting there in a full t-shirt, playing pants. They're just playing Dark Souls, and everyone's saying, I'm going to come all over your face, babe. Like, I'm going to come. I'm coming right now.
Yeah, so
I'm coming.
then make your way and ban them. I guarantee they don't because they want the views and they want the money. So pick one. You can get rid of all of them. Great.
Phoenix, I'm coming. Phoenix, the way you're talking right now, I'm hard.
Dude,
I'm
I can't tell you. I can't tell you how excited that makes me right now. Oh my God, I'm coming too.
Yeah. It's like, damn, bro. Holy fuck.
Well, if we can get through that, man, that's a good thing to have. I'll tell you one. While we were
Craig, I'm known
talking
as the Easter Bunny bitch. That's my thing. Okay, like there's other things to be. Darn it, for you too attractive.
There's also the whole thing with like the beach volleyball, all right? Where they dress in like the little bikinis and everything too, and they have their hair up, and it's like, well, clearly you're going for a look here. So my whole point, apparently, chat hates me for that, is basically just saying film everybody the same angle, and then you have all these problems just go away, right? If
Vlad,
they're like,
never
"Oh,
apologize because of the fucking chat.
Oh,
Who
I'm
gives a
not
shit?
apologizing.
Good.
I'm straight up saying there's film everybody the same way, and then none of this. Oh, women are sexualized only. There's no problem then because
The only problem is that how many times do you have to keep catering to everyone's fucking upset about everything? You know what I mean? I'm with you. Fine. Listen, I don't think any guy is going to object. Fine. You want to film my ass crack? Great. That's great. Whatever.
You
Have
heard
a
it here
ball.
first, guys. Only Phoenix.com.
I will say, though, I really do think everybody's filmed the same, but because the majority of audience of the Olympics is majority men, I think people just notice the ass shots more on women because, I mean, let's be real, athletic women have crazy asses. like insane. That's why I always recommend if you want a really good partner, make sure they go to the gym. I am a firm believer in tomboys. Muscular women are superior. It's the fucking best. You know, have an Amazon ass, Amazon legs. It's good shit.
Well, it's because you're gay, TECTONE.
True.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I am gay. I don't know. Can we talk about this for a second? I fucking hate, sorry for anybody who's like this. I love when women are like, you know what? I'm going to carry in the groceries myself because I can do that. Like, why are women encouraged to be weak? Why are women encouraged to not be able to do, you know, normal shit? Like, oh, you got to open their door. You got to pull out their chair. Are they retarded? Like, they can do that shit themselves. Carry the groceries. They can do that too. Like, I don't know.
Sign of respect. The answer is a sign of respect. So back in the day, that you saw the woman as the mother of your children.
Sure.
She was the one that built the foundation of a family, and so you're basically showing that honor to them, that you are one of the most important members of this society and this family. That's where it came from. It wasn't because they couldn't. It was just because it was to show that respect, basically.
So it's like feminist slob that's saying that men should serve you. It's like woke slob. It's D. Okay. I'm just saying, the other day, I was, you know, I had builders coming over and they were going to install a bed frame for me. And I was going to take it upon myself to move my bed. Bro, my fiance did that shit for me, which was awesome. It's a big ass bed. She is strong as fuck. I love having a partner who is strong as fuck. It is so nice. Like, it, dude, I cannot tell you how much easier it makes life. It is awesome.
I think you're like putting two things differently though, because like you're saying the woman's totally able and capable, and that's we're all fine with that, right? But Phoenix was saying just because you can, I'm still gonna open the door for you, no problem. And it's not like disrespecting the woman or not letting her be able to do stuff either.
Well, I'm just saying, where's my special treatment? You know, how come I can't get these nice things? How come?
Well,
women
then
can't pull my chair
isn't your woman also helping you out too, right? So like, she's
yeah, but no, but I'm saying is it's ingrained into our culture to open the doors for women. Like chivalry is usually one way.
Yeah, then she should make you a sandwich in return.
Oh, she does.
There you go.
Yeah, it would be like dinner, being the mother of your child. It's all that stuff where you get the return.
No, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If I can bring it, I forgot about that. If I can bring it back to this camera angle thing, I was going through while we were talking about Phoenix coming and all this stuff. While Phoenix was having his orgasms, I was looking up the women who were a part of this thing on this report. And tell me if you think this lady has ever been sexualized by a camera lens here. This is one of them.
Good Lord.
What the fuck is that, dude?
You know that hair trail between the legs goes right up to the tits. You can tell it, right? Like, you can just see there's a big hair trail that goes up. Yikes.
Jesus.
We're not done. Here's another one who is a part of this report here.
Oh, my Lord.
This is the people who are making these reports. So I just go back to like, consider the source, consider the source with this nonsense. So I love it. Love it. Love it.
Have you guys ever gotten cum tributes before?
I'm sorry, what?
Every day.
Like anybody, have you ever, dude, I got my first cum tribute like 5 years ago when I was playing Genshin Impact, and being DM'd somebody coming on my face was insane.
I'm out.
Oh. Well, if you haven't got one yet, Greg, check your DMs.
It's a streamer thing, yeah.
It is, dude.
This is a thing.
It is
Yes,
very much.
it is.
Yes, it's very much a thing. But surely you know what hot gluing is too, right?
This is why I don't have my DMs open.
Yeah.
Because I for that reason alone. Okay, well.
Hey, well, boys, Craig's Twitter handle.
Yeah, right. Great.
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
All right, can we stop down for a second really quick as we can go through all the definitions on the internet as we possibly can. We can also stop and look at this. $300 freaking dollars from Gold Soul Ninja says, for Lord of the Rings, last thing to the dude commenting in my 20, didn't ask, plus you're female. Okay. I do this to entertain and rage bait. Please keep my plans work more. Thank you. Gold Soul Ninja, thank you very much for your ridiculous support. There's some lovely animations. Unbelievable. I'm sure we'll get to your other support here in just a minute. I like that we have people rage baiting people with support for the show, which is very nice. All right. Like I said, I'm going to read all 99 supers that we've received today here in just a minute. But first, we do have one more segment of the day, and that is Today in Video Game History.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
Olive Garden can suck my tits.
So anyway, July 14th, everyone, we have Mario Brothers releasing in Japan in 1983. We have Super Mario All-Stars releasing in Japan in 1993. And then, I had to do this. Nancy Drew, The Ransom of the Seven Ships, releasing back in 2009.
So close to what a great list, and then plummets.
It's basically this.
That's being with a hot trans chick and then finally getting to the dick. Just whoops. Oh boy.
So
All right. So
My
Blabs, I'm just going to tell you this right now.
yeah, it's a pretty great
You had
list. Thank you.
You had a good thing going until you realized there were
No, I
some
didn't.
noticeable. Okay, some noticeable games that you missed today.
Didn't miss.
You did mention Mario Brothers, the original Mario Brothers in Japan, 1983 for July 14th.
Yep.
Also, Mario Paint released 34 years ago in
huge.
1992. Yes,
Oh no.
that's a big one, Blabs.
So anyway, how about that Nancy Drew?
Yeah.
I kind of want to play one of those. I really wanted to play one as a kid, and I think I may have played one, but I kind of want to go and try them all.
Oh, we got him. I have him.
Of course.
Hey, Blabs.
No.
Blabs,
Huh?
you also missed
didn't.
F-Zero X.
F-Zero
Oh boy.
Phoenix,
What a game!
Listen. I didn't miss shit.
Okay. All right.
God, F-Zero is so... I can't believe they haven't made a new one of those. So fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Can't believe she missed Bible Black.
Yeah, I like Bible Purple. So
Good.
And Ogre Battle 64 as well, right there.
yeah, just watch Shrek if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, about Shrek. Did you guys know that Lord Farquaad is 100% in the right, and Shrek is just a disgusting piece of shit? And if you watch it, dude, these people are trying to brainwash you into thinking that all illegals should be able to stay on your property, even though you don't want them there. I'm telling you, bro, Shrek is all about like this pro-immigration bullshit. Absolutely, Lord Farquaad was absolutely right. Duloc was a clean, happy, well-functioning village, and then Shrek ruined it. Shrek fucking ruined it. They killed the man who gave them the most perfect town, and they laughed.
Diversity hire.
I'm gonna watch it again.
No, watch it again. I'm telling you, Lord Farquaad is absolutely right about everything. The only thing he did was wrong was of the three bears, he killed one of them, skinned them, and used them as a carpet.
And it was the mother of all things.
Everything else he did, though, was absolutely A-okay. And not to mention, Shrek wants to talk about how he has layers. No, he fucking doesn't. He is a selfish bitch from the beginning till the end. And the only reason why he changed is because he was trying to get his dick wet, because he wanted that slam pig Fiona. Okay, he's a fucking BBW chaser, just like Asmongold. Everybody knows it.
Wow. Blabs, your response to that hot take.
I think TECTONE here is just a Lord Farquaad shill, and he's entitled to his opinions. But I am team Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey all the way.
Hell no. Lord Farquaad.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, I also do need to watch it again. It's been like 3 or 4 years now, so maybe I'll have to go and watch Shrek 1 again. But like, oh my god, was he right?
Mm-hmm. No, for real. Every single character only operates in things that are self-serving, except for Lord Farquaad. All Lord Farquaad wanted was a better place for his people to feel safe. And by the way, if you look at Duloc, it is clean. It is crime-free.
It was far away.
Right, but hold up. It's a beautiful place. And then guess what happens when they kill Lord Farquaad? You come back later, and I believe it's Shrek Forever After. They come back later. It's a shithole without him. Lord Farquaad was right.
No. Shrek Forever Ever is the one where like they go back in time and the timeline is altered. So it's not Duloc. That's far away, isn't it?
Sorry, it was the Shrek Halloween specials.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That one, Scared Shrekless is what it's called.
See,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep.
See, Blabs, TECTONE is deep in the
Shrek lore. Yeah.
This is where
Apparently.
You're
He's
gravely
like, I'm
mistaken.
something of a DreamWorks aficionado myself.
Shrektologist, TECTONE.
Yeah, what can I say, guys? For more Shrek facts, hit me up.
Follow me at Shrek Facts.
Shrekfacts.com. I'm going to buy that domain really quick and get that from you. Some other noticeable games, Blabs, here on Today in Video Game History.
Look at that Nancy Drew. Come on,
Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix released for the GameCube right there.
Hey, can we click on Bible Black?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, what is it? Okay, from one of the highest grossing adult animation series of all time comes the game that started it all. There's a campus of an underground room where the debaucheries of magic rituals once took place. The room was supposedly sealed off of a human sacrifice. As the 13th anniversary of this grisly event draws near, someone is plotting for history to repeat itself. Minase, a mild-mannered junior who never thought twice about magic or campus legends, but then he finds the mysterious Bible Black. Will he be tempted by the dark path of debauchery, or will he use his power to stop the upcoming sacrifice? By the way, the power is getting women to grow penises.
Oh, good to know. All right. Now we know. It's like a foretold the future here. King of Fighters 13 was also released for the arcade. That's fine. Unchained Blades for the PSP and 3DS. Godzilla released for the PS3 and PS4 right there as well. And Naked Interrogation Simulator.
That came out this year? That came out today?
What is that?
Wait, is there a way to safely click that?
No, but Blabs is gonna look it up really quick if you want.
Yeah, I was already Googling it.
Go ahead, Blabs.
You know, Blabs gets a pass for me for the rest of the year because she had True Love 95 and like a couple ago.
Enough for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's see. This is a click-based erotic skit game. Abuse the interrogation privileges in the store. Touch the other person's body a little bit during the interrogation. Female characters are fully voiced, equipped with exquisite and realistic breast shaking and H animation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Ew. Oh, no. It's a hairy vag.
Ew.
Oh, that hairy armpits, too. No.
Oh, Jesus. If anybody's looking for a good H game, highly recommend Orc Massage. It is peak.
A razor,
Orc
a laser.
Have you seen that game, Leaflet?
No, I'm gonna look it up.
Dude, check out. It's actually peak. It's actually
I didn't want to see that anymore.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like those like books that you get when you're like 11 years old. Like, this is what's gonna happen to your body. It's called puberty, and they have all the images. That was basically it, but grosser.
This actually does look peak, actually.
Oh, it is. It is. The mermaid one. It's top tier. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a blast.
Dang.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was Today in Video Game History.
Thank
sorry
you.
about that.
Got an A. You're welcome.
This is really good, Blabs. Great job. Way to go. All right, we got some calculating to do. We need to find out who's going to win, Lord of the Rings or Back to the Future. I'm seeing a 102 super chats.
Wow.
That is spectacular. And you guys are obviously very passionate about this. With that said, I will now read every single one of them. And we invite you to stick around because, as a way to say thank you. Leaf, Tech, I will gladly let you guys bounce, and just because we're going to be doing this, we'll let you guys know who wins over on social media between the two Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't get to find out who wins.
You can stay as long as you want. I'm just saying, if you'd like to bounce now, you can.
Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Then let's get to it. Leaf. Suffer So Proud came in and says, "What's up, guys? Emmy, I'm disappointed in you for not liking salt and vinegar potato chips. I thought Italians love vinegar. Lady Des is also disappointed.
Yeah.
Hi, Craig. Happy birthday, Phoenix."
Love salt.
I
and
love
vinegar.
those.
Delicious.
Drusky came in and says, "How could you have this VTuber?" Oh, we actually read that one a little bit ago. Thank you very much. Dance with the Devil came in and said, I read that one as well. Thank you for that. Dr. T.S. King says, "I'll have to watch the VOD later as I'm in class at the moment. Lord of the Rings is the basis for so much fantasy film, literature,
True.
comics, and games from Dungeons and Dragons to Dragon Age." 10 for Lord of the Rings. 5 from, oh my God, it's Abe. Gabe says, "This is for Techie and my Oshi Slime Queen. My dreams have come true. Best team up ever. Lord of the Rings." Zimmeru came in and says, "Look, all I'm saying is saying if Frodo and Sam's adventure would have been a lot easier if they had a flying DeLorean." Back to the Future.
True.
Jewish Metalhead says, "Surprised that Pirates of the Caribbean was eliminated so quickly. Easy vote to Lord of the Rings, though. Almost the entirety of modern day fantasy genre has Tolkien's fingerprints on it. D&D, Freerun, MTG. Yes, thank you, Jewish Metalhead."
Very true.
Fluffy Pro says, what do you think first when you think Back to the Future? The car. It's part of the legacy of cool car movies. There may not be Fast and Furious without Back to the Future. Thank you very much, Fluffy Pro. Denarian, my boy, came in with $20. Says it's the Oshi and Broshi show. Was wondering if Tectone might invite Leaflet on his show with Nux and Jake for Back to the Future.
I'd love to.
Not for the only 3 good movies Peter Jackson ever made. Oh, $20 right there for Back to the Future. B. Barrett came and says, even the shitty Back to the Future games on NES gave us most of the AVGN theme song lyrics when he reviewed the game. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I missed that guy.
Zelkin came in with 5, says, Back to the Future is a classic. It had 3 movies, an animated series sequel, and it inspired Rick and Morty. Back to the Future forever. Thumb Ugly says, I gotta go with the Space Gnome Thumb Tuber now. Thank you, Leaflet. Money's for Xenosaga. Xenosaga does not count. Does not count here. Dreg says, look how long Kirsch has been waiting for her new model. I think it's been over 2 years.
2 years? Fuck that.
Gen came back, says, hey, wait, I rigged my own model. Does that mean I'm a rigger?
Yes.
Tectone's choice. That's 10 for Lord of the Rings. Yep. The Critical Catastrophe says, I hate those...
Say it.
I hate those dirty riggers.
Every home should have one. That's what I say.
Yep.
Get them in your homes.
Yep.
Leaf, the program is great, mostly easy to follow, and add your own flair too. I'm having an issue getting to work on OBS, but I'm sure it's just user error.
It's really easy. Just there's a thing that says copy, and then you just put that into a browser source into OBS, and then that should work.
Mr. Rich Lowpitch says, what about making a cartoon avatar so difficult that it can cost thousands or tens of thousands of dollars? No disrespect to artists. I'm just genuinely baffled about the skill and cost. Oh, he's asking about how much, why it would cost tens of thousands of dollars to make that.
I think the most expensive VTuber model I know was $13,000.
No, it was more. It was like, I think it was 38.
Oh, just only the ones that I know. Like, yeah.
I think 38's the big one.
That's fucking insane. Do we know publicly whose that is?
I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but it was around that.
That's insane. Mika Lim says the greatest movie trilogy of all time versus overhyped summer blockbuster, Lord of the Rings for the win.
True!
Ooh, that's rough. Wislav for 10 says, props to Leaflet for disrupting the VTube art mafia and allowing people an easy point for onboarding. No more of these people defenseless against retard gatekeepers. Honestly, this will probably create more demand for live 2D models further down the line. Lord of the Rings. Thank you very much, Wislav. Super Lane says, hello, everyone. Are you really living if you're not pissing off Quangos? Keep up the incredible work, Leaf. You're not alone. We've got your back. Lord of the Rings.
That's a slur that somebody invented, right? Quango. Was that you, Leaflet, who created Quango?
I did, yeah. That was me.
I love it.
Ram came in and says, I wanted to wish happy birthday to Phoenix. Good job to my Oshi Leaflet for creating an incredible free product. On the other hand, I still agree with Phoenix that AI elitism is cringe. 10 for Back to the Future. VJ says, Leaflet, give yourself Trump hair next time. Lord of the Rings. 2 for Lord of the Rings. Dat Womble says, question for Leaflet. Do you need to use AI for your tool, or can you use your own art? This is for Back to the Future.
You can use your own art, 100%.
Kenna Dave says, with 5, says, I laugh when people claim to be voice actors. How much work have they done pro bono versus paid or unpaid? I just made $100 US for some work after performing multiple roles voluntarily. I know Lord of the Rings will win, but Back to the Future was my childhood, so my moolah goes there. Thank you so much, Kenna Dave. Kai 3D says, the artists are only mad that they cannot gatekeep or delay projects for people who paid them. Leaf's project is a positive step for content creation.
True.
Yeti says, here's the Leaflet, the Henry Ford of the VTubing world. $10 for Lord of the Rings.
I love it.
That's awesome. Zaberdat came in and says, I wanted to get into VTubing space and practicing making my own models because cost is a massive barrier. These tools are amazing.
Yep.
At me with your the ones that you made. I want to see them on X.
Epsilon Sama says, people are crying about AI replacing artists are the same people that say it's okay to use AI for coding, data entry, boyfriend replacement. Hypocrite much? Go Leaf. Also Back to the Future, because I grew up with it. VJ says, my supers wouldn't let me type Trump, Lord of the Rings. That's crazy. Shitty Duelist says, breaking news for Blabs. The Pasta Pass is over at Olive Garden for Marty and Doc. Oh, it's back. The Pasta Pass is back? That's great news.
Have you guys ever had one?
The Pasta Pass or Olive Garden?
The Pasta Pass. Have you guys actually had one? I thought those were limited. They were kind of hard to get.
Oh, they're back now. Maybe we'll need to dig into that and get Blabs a lifetime membership. What do you think, Blabs? Zetsway came in with says, I was quoted $800 for a V-Roid model. My friend made me one in a few hours in one day on V-Roid for free. Xenosaga sweep, Lord of the Rings.
800?
Super Lane says, anyone who gets replaced by Leaf's program absolutely deserves it. There's these artists and riggers should either get good or they should leer to frack.
It's like, you gotta slow down. You'd be like,
Yep, and
rigger.
really move my mouth. Anthony says, if artists and riggers would treat their work like a business, this would not be a problem. Kura's been waiting for a model for like 2 years. They brought it on themselves. 10 for Lord of the Rings. Mr. Paroxym for 10 says, yo, it's John C. Baldtone and Leaflet is here. I don't feel a shred of sympathy for the model artist, and we should call people with all the flags in their bios faggots.
Nope.
Duck says, love for both Leaflet and TECTONE. Need to see more of you collaborating. That's awesome.
True.
I love that we bring people together. I love that. Was says, unrelated tangent, silver bullet is a slang for a rectal thermometer in the U.S. military. It's used to get the most accurate measurement possible after a soldier passes out from heat stroke.
I did not know that.
Well, Leaflet
So
has
that's what
another.
my uncle was doing to me.
I was thinking like werewolves, like silver bullet that kills the werewolves and the vampires.
I think that's what you're going for. But now you know that you mean a rectal thermometer there, Leaf, which is great. Elijah says Leaf is from the times before transgrifters in sunken GeoCities in ancient MySpace. Dread Leaflet lays dreaming. La Moran. Okay, I don't know what that is, Elijah. But
Moran's the game, but I don't know what that last one means.
Thank you, Elijah. Chief Corey Anderson says, I despise Miskiff. This is for Lord of the Rings. I don't know what that's about. I'm guessing there's some lore.
A lot.
Mochi Bird says, TECTONE and Leaflet together. This is amazing. Next, we need to include Asmon on the in this mix. I don't think he does any collabs with folks.
Nope.
Chief Corey Anderson's I despise Miskiff is for Lord of the Rings. Wasp came in with 10, says, with this information on Leaflet's silver bullet nickname, she can tell people to shove it where the sun don't shine and still be in line with the character. Ava came in, says, as an attorney, using an AI-generated model means you can't copyright the model, but artists sometimes retain copyrighted models and they'll screw over VTubers they made art for. Oh, that's interesting.
There's like some misconception behind that. I mean, just to say that really fast. If you describe the character and you like create the background for the character and all the lore, the name and all that, you can copyright that. But it's the same thing as how like the artist, if they were to draw your character, they would own that specific art piece. It's the same thing with fan art. Like you own a specific fan piece, but you don't actually own the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric says Kirsha's been screwed over by artists and riggers since 2020 and still waiting on her model. Yo, no thanks. Bentley Guy says, my friends, you bow to no one. Now everyone bows to Blabs as she is the only hobbit on the stream for Lord of the Rings. That's 20 for Lord of the Rings. That's incredible, Bentley.
I'm not a lawyer, by the way. I had to say that. I'm not a lawyer.
Bike Shorts for 2 says, Leaflet stay ballin' 2 for Xenosaga. Saint D says, today's my 40th birthday.
Damn, Grandpa!
This one goes
Happy
to the
birthday.
movie that introduced me to time travel, Back to the Future. Saint D, thank you very much. Happy birthday to you.
And Phoenix, apparently.
Shell Beach says, spear shall be shaken, shield be splintered, a sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Thank you very much, Shell Beach. That's for Lord of the Rings, because I know that's not Back to the Future. Choco says, remember Kirsha waited 6 years for a model that never came. Lord of the Rings.
Fucking insane.
Mario Com says, I imagine Leaflet as in a dark room like Mr. Burns, seeing all the riggers seething for Back to the Future for nostalgia. Thank you, Mario.
Excellent.
Yeah, yes. CW Wright says Craig's VTuber model should be an anthropomorphic otter. Oh, I like it. Great, Scott. Back to the Future. All right, thank you very much for that, C. Wright. I also that from Mari. We have this from Nova Fan says, in the arms of an angel place.
Wait, do you want me to sing that while you read it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
In the arms of
This is
angel.
Mystic Rar 13. And like many VTuber riggers, they are starving artists. But right now, you can save them from putting the fries in the bag just for $2,000.
Beautiful.
Nova Fan, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I expect to see all the lights in the chat for an encore right there. Speed Force came in and says, Craig, tell Tim about the quartering situation because false flagging is bad. Yeah, I guess people want me to talk about the quartering situation on Timcast tonight. And just keep in mind, I'm on his show. Like, I'm not going to go in and
don't do that.
I'm just saying, like, I'm going on his show. Like, that's not really how it works.
Watches Timcast. Don't do that.
Okay. So I'm going on his show, not the other way around. So keep that in mind. Forgotten Odyssey says, Lord of the Rings for victory. I also watch Leaf and Tech get called grifters, but they feel like the most authentic and most of most creators I've seen, especially Leaf being as giving as she is.
They just can't spell. We're gifters.
Exactly.
Zimmeru says, I had no idea Leaf, TECTONE, and the audience were such Stephen Colbert fans. What is it about Stephen that you guys like so much? The Vax dance? $5 for Back to the Future. I'll let y'all answer that. Hyenifer says, snoring, burping, and farting is actually exacerbated in pressurized aircraft. The cabin pressure is actually between 8 and 10K feet. Oh, interesting. Superlane says, society was better when artists weren't much better than slaves. Speaking of
fucking Lord.
I will say, I can tell you, I think bringing slavery back can save America. And I would love to tell you guys about that sometime. No, I'm telling you, not just for blacks. Not for blacks.
Oh,
I'm saying for everybody, right? I'll bring it down if we have more time after donos.
Yeah.
Quick, was that 5?
Yes.
Okay,
We'll
gotcha.
put Superlane's awkward super in there. Mr. Paroxysm says, I don't know. I didn't know they're allowed blue whale planes. Yes, thank you for that. That's about the big lady. Vega Vex says, of course you're an asshole, but just because you're an asshole doesn't mean you're wrong. Tech and Leaflet are the goats. Obviously, put this toward Lord of the Rings. Godspeed, y'all. Thank you much, Vega Vex. Verbose Bard says, happy birthday, Phoenix. This fight is a ringer. AI might have been Pandora's box, but everyone forgets what's at the bottom after all the evil was released. Hope, let's not make the same mistake and leave the lid on. Free Hope. Thank you so much, Verbose Bard. Last Effect says, will Leaf's program run on mobile? Craig, please bring up the oranges on Timcast. Chrissy and Tim loved them last night. It was great. Did you know Flea of Red Hot Chili Peppers was in Back to the Future? And $10 for Marty.
What are the oranges for?
Do you know who started that meme?
No.
Me.
Did you really?
Yes. So the whole thing started when I noticed on the show, like we were looking on the show live, I noticed that the shorts that he did were all just ripped. And that just happened to be the latest short that was on. And it was the most egregious example of it. So I literally downloaded it, started a little meme where I went in front of him going, what are the oranges for? Let's find out. And that's how that whole thing got started. So yes.
Very good meme.
Yeah, it was a great meme. Citron came in and says, as a recovering fat, Tone is partially right. It's food bit, but the first step is taking a fucking walk.
Bro,
my brain
30 minutes
basically.
a day.
Yes, when I started doing 30-minute treadmill daily, also Back to the Future on principle. Wasp says, for TECTONE, I saw what you learned about the Crusades recently, and I would like to welcome you. Recommend you check out Raymond's Ibrahim's channel to learn about the Middle East.
Link me that shit in the Daily Scramble. I'd love to watch.
Malbus says, all this food talk is making me hungry. Oh well, Lord of the Rings. Bloopity Snooples says, Jesus Christ. Tech, 15 spicy tenders a day. I'll be surprised if you're still feeling your asshole. It sounds like good living, if I'm being honest, except it's horrible for you.
It's awful. It really is.
Thank you so much, Bloopity Snoople. Celestium came in and says, I'll gladly throw Leaflet off the plane. We'll make that happen. Inspector says, hey, Techie, you hear CDA, I don't know who that is, for calling everyone brainwashed over problematic media while he does it, crashed out when MJ fans called him out for hope the movie's good, but what the allegations, though?
Dude, I don't give a fuck what that LARPer thinks, bro. He's been living in Japan for 6 years and doesn't speak Japanese. He's a fucking fraud.
Mighty Megatron says these homos in the U.S. are going to learn the world doesn't accept their degeneracy. Bravo, Turkey. By the way, when did this whole Turkey thing start? It seems like a very new thing because it's always been Turkey for me. Yeah. Now Turkey. Voltaire says Fauci has moved the labs, the cruise liners, for gain-of-function viruses. Oh boy. Mr. Rich Lopez says these people on the cruise are lucky Turkey didn't turn their ship in reverse into a reverse Noah's Ark. Christmas loving engineer says I'm behind on the stream, but back to fat talk. I lost 30 pounds, but unfortunately because I had pancreatitis. Oh no. Painful but effective weight loss method. Oh, that's rough. Sorry about that. Christmas loving engineer. Interpol agent says with 20 says for the best fictional world, Middle Earth. Also, TECTONE, any chance of getting Nux on side scrollers?
Yeah, we'll do a side scrollers demonetized podcast crossover sometime.
That sounds awesome.
Could be lit.
Mighty Megatron says the world doesn't like you. Easy, just relax, all right? We like you back. Viperius says he wanted to get away from the homophobia, so he went on a cruise to some of the most homophobic countries in the world. Honestly, the jokes just write themselves.
Yep.
Yes. Gaines came in with 5, says that man's basket doth overflow with figs. Jesus. Sly Rise says, wouldn't you also deny access if a cruise ship full of men in this persuasion asked to dock with you? Yes. Thank you so much, Sly Rise, for that. Love Me, Touch Me Too sent 100 kicks. Thank you very much. We love our kick viewership over there. Which is probably where I'm going to be doing the stream this afternoon, where I'm making my VTuber model. We'll see how that goes. Massive Doge says, wait, why do you want to send me to the rooftops? Oh, no. Bubba Matt says, based Turkey, based Egypt. You love to see it. Hyena Fur back says, nudity was tied to the freedom of speech. It started with artwork and spun out of control from there. Ugh. Mercenary says, this guy reminds me of the American Fork Police. This screams corruption and evil. Kaiju came in and says, I identify as laughing at this. Laguna Cloud with 10. Thank you. Says, bringing this up again. Queer theory is not about gay. It's about being, against being normal. It is normal to not sexualize kids. I'm serious. The book Thinking Sex has a high amount of pedo propaganda. Foundational book for queer theory studied in college. Oh man, sorry about that, Laguna Cloud. Sorry to deal with that. Exodus Council says you cannot logic someone out of belief that they do not use logic to form.
Based Asmongold quote.
Jarl Doom says, you have to call me Dragon, you have to call me Nighthawk. What the actual fuck are we doing here? 10 for Lord of the Rings. Osmosis says, I built and run my own home AI server. Thank you, Leaflet. You're awesome. Awesome. Mercenary says, I'm the same way, Phoenix, especially when it comes to the COVID shot. I saw it for what it was, and I saw people clamoring for it. I said, hell no. Chief Corey Anderson says, in the name of fish, if the name fish isn't on the pay stub, dude isn't going to sue Chili's. Dude is going to sue Chili's into the ground. Lord of the Rings. That's a good point. That's a really good point. If it
is.
If it's on the pay stub, that's really all that matters. Give it up for the TM is team member fish.
It could be territory manager, a team manager. It could be a few things.
Oh, actually, I thought you were kidding with that, but that's true.
No, I looked it up while you guys were talking.
Okay. Wolfshield says someone rejecting what they truly are to struggle into whatever they can never be equals inferiors. Thank you for that, Wolfshield. Mercenary says, I identify as a Pokemon, especially Mewtwo, because I get superpowers and I can use my psychic powers to crush the brains of these freaks. All right, Mercenary. 504 with 5 birthday, with a message for birthday and Xenosaga. Thank you for that. Boss Snake Master with 20 Norwegian money says if Michael Jackson was trans, he would be she.
How much is $20 in real money?
Norwegian monies?
Yeah.
In real money? I don't know.
Yeah.
But we appreciate any and all. Gold Soul Ninja says TECTONE, keep an eye on Phoenix's mic. You can see the green screen.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
No, about
Incorrect.
That. That's not true. Xenomara came in and says a perfect Fast and Furious movie would have the crew break into the movie car museum and escape with the most iconic cars ever. Dawn in the DeLorean would be amazing. That's awesome. Back to the Future. Eric says it's called. I'll bet it's Carlsbad Caverns down there. She is disgusting. Gross. Talking about that lady get on the plane.
That's so gross.
Oh, disgusting. Oh, by the way, TECTONE, do you know more Pegasus?
I love Pegasus. Great channel.
Bike Shorts. Blabs out here trying to ruin sports. Let us keep this double standard at least. Diablo Dave says, well, at least these changes, let's watch, well, make the changes and watch the ratings tank. Watch as advertisers pull out, and lo and behold, no money, not worth televising, but maybe that's the point overall. Yeah. Pookie says, Jim Codpiece time. Let's do it, man. I've always wanted to sell a codpiece just for fun. Joe says, do y'all know about the obsession of LA Dodgers games or Lads game?
It's,
LA Dodgers game?
Love in Deep Space.
Okay. No, I'm not familiar with that at all.
We're super gay.
Mercenary says F- because of Nancy Drew Blabs.
I thought it was a great recommendation.
Connor says, I guess I'll make your 100 super chat, so you'll have to read unless I got beat on Rumble or Side Scores Plus, Lord of the Rings. We're gonna read them all, baby. Thank you very much. Godzilla Greaser says, Strange Magic does the moral of Shrek better anyway, even if it does have a few flaws. Thank you very much, Godzilla Greaser. I just sorry I petered out there. I'm having trouble reading all this stuff. Bike
If
Short
you're
says,
getting tired, feel free. Me or Leaflet can take over. Let me know.
well, Blabs has got it right.
Yeah,
Blabs,
sure.
are you good? You good reading?
I am a good reader, unlike you. All
Yes,
right,
thank
let's
you.
go.
Save me.
All right, Bike Shorts, not cluck like a chicken. If you know, you know. Zim or Zion for 5. Elijah Wood's first role was in Back to the Future. Yes, it was.
Really?
Yep, he's that little kid in the arcade.
Yep.
You always for
shit.
Frodo. I bet you fans haven't even touched the books. Butthead, say hi to your mom for me. Bye from Back to the Future.
Based.
Cody for 5 says Craig should get a model using Leaflit's program that looks like a Mega Man.exe.
That'd be
From
lit.
one of the best Mega Man games, Battle Network for Lord of the Rings. Thank you. Torin for 5. Lord of the Rings tech. I'd love for you and Nux to review Lord of the Mystery sometime. There is some deep lore behind the Donghua.
Dongwa. I actually plan to watch that very soon.
Thank you. All right, there's a really big super chat I gotta throw in right here. Boop. Please hold, as the stream here takes forever. Okay. The Critical Catastrophe for 10 says I can import to OBS, but doesn't react to my mic or my camera.
That's you have to handle that in the web app. So if you go into like your Chrome or whatever, you have to make sure that the page has your access to your microphone, and your camera would be, I don't know if the webcam works, to be honest, but I know for sure that the YouTube Studio and iFace mocap works. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
All right.
Just quick side notes. Go ahead, Blabs.
No, it's just that I have to grab this one. Crispy Chickens for $88 says it's freaking Back to the Future. So obviously
go.
you deserved otters. Thank you very much for 88 for Back to the
Yes.
Future.
And by the way, here is Elijah Woods in
there
Back
it
to the
is.
Future right here. It's a baby's toy.
Oh, little baby.
I thought he was like in that arcade thing, but yeah, no, it was like a diner.
Wow, that bottom left photo really is uncanny. Like that is him. Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. All right, real quick before we finish up.
Maybe
these last...
Elijah Wood met Phoenix's cousin.
Maybe. That's what sent Elijah Woods down his dark path. Meeting Phoenix's
Once you go
cousin.
boobs, you don't go back, I guess.
Yeah, I like that idea. Phoenix, let's get a total where we're at right now because we are in the stretch run. We need to know if Back to the Future can potentially make a comeback.
Yeah. Here we go. It is $1,343.99 for Lord of the Rings. At $433.97 for Back to the Future. But wait, I'm not done. Xenosaga for $12.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
This is not going to happen, Back to the Future fans, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But we're going to finish up as best as we possibly can here. Let you know that Evil Mandrake came in with 5, says Kirsten's been waiting for a model for 6 years, and the one she's getting isn't the one she's been waiting for. There's good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. Mr. Leaflet for Frodo. Thank you so much, Evil Mandrake. That was 5. Anonymous says the Western civilization owes an apology to all the Christian generations ago, sounding the alarm on the normalization of homosexuality. Now we're in this mess because they were condemned as phobic and ousted from society. Thank you, Anonymous. And we have this from Gen, says, with $50 freaking dollars, says, I feel cheated. I saw my dono got an otter instead of Leaflet earlier. Keep making our days brighter. Yeah, side-scrolling gremlins. Leaf's choice for the tournament still going. That's going to go to Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
JPZ says, thanks to Back to the Future, my childhood bike could time travel. Got to give it my vote. Well, that's interesting. Thank you, and congratulations on that, JMP. Game Hunter Sirius says, next tournament idea, best anime franchise. Add Xenosaga because of Kirsha. Add Pokemon because of Maria Grace and TECTONE, apparently. Watch what happens when you put Dragon Ball versus anything or the big 3. Money's on Lord of the Rings. Family Phoenix.
Best anime franchise would drive people fucking insane, dude. I did one of these things that y'all did like 4 weeks ago where I just did PS2 versus GameCube. I made like $600 in like fucking 30 minutes. It was fucking insane.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Tim Lee says, hey, I'm back. Hope you guys still have fun. News that Trump will address the nation Thursday at 9 p.m.
Thursday, yeah.
Looks like some people will finally go to jail. This is for Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
Interesting. Once again, I just go back to, like, let's see it, you know. Ryu says, if you're having a bad day, just listen to Zippity Doo Dah, an old Disney short song from the 80s. It's a good one. Dragging on Dragoon for $20 says, when is the Asmongold and Kirsha Side Scrollers episode? Would love to make it happen.
Such a lovely couple.
Yeah. Video Gamers with $2.50 says, I'll never understand the promotion of stuff that's wrong and unnatural and punishment for those that dare to unknowingly interact incorrectly with those that promote it. I hope that Chili's guy is successful in suing the bastard.
True.
$2.50 for Back to the Future. Droxus says, the weird words of a previous chat was a bit based on the line from Lovecraft's The Call of Cthulhu. A solid reference. Put this towards Lord of the Rings. Thank you, Droxus. Sorry, I butchered that earlier. Neko says, I can't believe Leaflet made a tool to help the community. That monster. How could Leaflet Fumo do this?
True.
How could you? Speed Force
Thanks,
says,
Sal.
Craig, the Kino Casino is going to make fun of you, bro. If you don't mention Bad Jer. Well, once again, I want to preface this. Like, I'll talk about this all I want on our show, right? I'm going on his show. It's his rules. It's his boundaries. It's his show. That's just a basic respect thing, right?
And why should he talk about someone just because you said so?
Well, you know, like, I mean, I've been so out of the loop with all that stuff. I mean, you know.
But like seriously, because somebody tells you need to talk about that on somebody else's show, like no.
Yeah, you don't gotta do shit.
Yeah, you're on literally his grounds, you know. So
like, if it were up to me, I'd still be talking about Goon and the Phoenix, but like I'm on their show, so I gotta fucking control myself.
Yeah,
maybe after the show if we could.
Maybe after.
Brogan says, Frodo failed in Lord of the Rings. It was Gollum's greed that destroyed Sauron. 5 for Lord of the Rings. Predon Corpse says, Craig, is that cruise full of gay dudes headed to Beardo's Bro Island? Man, I don't know. I gotta ask Beardo about that. Tim Lee says, both my wallet donos not reaching you guys at all. One for donos. I mean Friday, not Thursday. That the president will address for Lord of the Rings. Tim Lee, I do not see.
We just read one of them. They were Rumble Wallet donos. We read them.
Did we read them all? Okay, I want to make sure. Okay. And then we have this from Ram, almost done, says, not going to lie, I'm finding TECTONE problematic. He's accusing Phoenix for his room, his birthday, and next he'll accuse Phoenix that he doesn't have a rigger brother who happens to be black. Back to the Future.
Have y'all seen that video of that Minecraft YouTuber talking about how he hates diggers?
No, I haven't.
Real quick, please pull this up. Look up Minecraft digger. It is
Okay.
the funniest. Or do you want me to link it? Would that make it easier?
Yeah, that would make it easier. Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it right now.
I'll read
give it
these
to you on
last couple here. Sonic the Hedgehog 1606 says, "Hey Eggman, where's the Chaos Emeralds?" And Mercenary says, I just remember anything that involves the deep state is going to be long and protracted, and it'll take years, but we'll never know about it until after the fact." All right. Okay. Do we have anything else, Blabs, that I need to read right now?
That's all I see right now. We're caught up.
Okay, we are officially caught up, which means we officially need to announce a winner for our big tournament, the finales right here. I'll look for that in a second, Tech. Phoenix, give us a final winner. Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future.
Well, there was a surprise. This is going to be an upset, guys. I know you guys all thought Lord of the Rings was going to win. And it turns out it did, because $1,433.99 for Lord of the Rings, $451.47 for Back to the Future, $12 for Xenosaga, which of course means the winner of this entire bracket that you're seeing before you is, in fact, Lord of the Rings.
Yes!
Accepting on behalf of Lord of the Rings, the winner of the greatest movie franchise ever tournament. She's a big fan. She knows it's Frodo. It's Blabs.
I'm Gollum. How's it going?
What the fuck?
That was really good.
Thank you. I thought you were going to go to Leaflet. I didn't want to do that.
Accepting on
with a
behalf.
voice changer.
Here we go. Accepting on behalf of Lord of the Rings is Leaflet.
Hello.
Just
my precious.
Yes.
just getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Accepting on behalf of Lord of the Rings is TECTONE.
Would gladly accept this award. What an honor it is. Obviously, out of the entire franchise, we all know Rings of Power was the best part of Lord of the Rings. Very good. Silmarillion, who cares? Original trilogy garbage. The Amazon adaptation was the peak. Everybody knows it. Go watch it today.
All right, there you go.
Craig, can you cut to me for 1 second?
Yeah. How's it going there, Phoenix? Is everything going well?
I mean, I'm happy that Lord of the Rings won. Wow. But I feel like we've forgotten a great franchise. That's on all of us, right? We tried our best to get the greatest movies of all time, but we failed on one. So, guys, this battle is far from over, because my friend Air Bud has joined the fight.
Tomorrow. Are you Phoenix? Are you saying that tomorrow is the true showdown ends?
The true showdown. Finally,
Lord of the Rings versus Air Bud tomorrow.
That's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just listen. Just when you thought this was over, it's never over, because Air Bud is here to save the day. Right? Yeah. Unbelievable. A secret contender is here. It's finally happened. I know you've been clamoring for it, and it's finally happening. Lord of the Rings versus Air Bud tomorrow on Side Scrollers. It's going to be exciting. I can't even believe this is real. Unbelievable. We make magic on a day-to-day basis here, and I think that's what we're going to do, which is just great. All right, man, what a ridiculous show today. This is
play the clip.
Oh yes, you got it. Let me pull that up really quick. Yes, this is the Minecraft one.
It is. This is my leaked channel when I was a kid.
I've never seen this.
I don't think that you're gonna love it.
All right, here we go. We have.
Is this the last episode of Side Scrollers? We may never know if Air Bud will triumph. Damn it!
we never know. Okay, this is a short here. Let's see.
It's very short.
Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, and the title here.
Was such a digger, bro. Is such a digger, bro. This is the biggest digger I've ever seen. Oh my god, I hate diggers. Yes, was such a digger, bro. Is such a digger, bro.
It's so good. And
unfortunately,
it being so straight, not completely unintentional, is so funny.
Unfortunately,
that's so scary for me. Say any word like that. I was going
to say, Mr. Goat Cheese actually has been canceled. He's actually been killed since this clip went viral, unfortunately. So he's no longer alive. Oh boy! All right, look. What a great show. This has been spectacular. Guys, thank you. Make sure you guys go check out Leaf's channel and all of her amazing projects she has going on. I'm going to be checking out her projects here in just a little bit, and that's not a euphemism for anything. All right? I'm just going to say this right now. TECTONE, you got anything going on, buddy, that you want to share?
I just talk shit every day at rumble.com/TECTONE.amcsd.
Easy breezy. Japanesey. Sounds good. All right, we're going to be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time, when we are joined by...
We have Arch and Atari on tomorrow.
Okay, I will not be on the show, but I'll tell you what, that sounds like a blockbuster. I'm going to be traveling back. Quick reminder, I'll be on Timcast tonight. We'll see how that goes as well. And this afternoon, if you'd like to catch me learning how to VTube, you can do so maybe with Leaflet here in a little bit. Follow us over, follow the Side Scrollers channels over at rumble.com/Side Scrollers and kick.com/Side Scrollers as well. You can find me over there. This has been really, really fun, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Go check out TECTONE's channel. Go check out Leaflet's channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. But until then, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go. Go get it. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Oh, yeah.
Blabs.
Oh.